or sound. All right. First case, 413-256, State versus Michelle Phillips. No attorney. Michelle Phillips is absent. 568-575, State versus James Marsh, attorney. Sean Brown. James Marsh is absent.
No, I'm here, Your Honor.
Well, I'm glad you decided to answer you.
I'm having trouble trying to
See that number
do it on
again?
the phone.
All right. How about
See
your
that number
attorney,
again?
Sean Brown?
It just loaded, so I didn't see him in like the pre-loading room.
All
But
right.
I can
So,
text him
Brown,
real quick.
marking him not present at this time. Stick around and wait for him, Mr. Marsh.
Yes, Your Honor.
593-026, State versus Christopher Sanchez, attorney. Jessica Gonzalez.
No, Judge, not for the MTR, so I had to appoint another attorney.
All right.
She couldn't anymore, so I had to reappoint another attorney with a new reset date for him.
Christopher Sanchez, marked absent. 595-757, State versus Jaime Castañeda, or Jamie.
It's Jamie Castañeda.
Good morning,
Here.
Ms. Castañeda.
Good morning.
Your attorney is Stephen Harkowitz. Stephen Harkowitz? No response, so noted. Stick around, Ms. Castañeda.
Okay.
606-538, State versus Lorena Ramos, attorney.
Morning, Judge. How are you doing, Your Honor? My
well.
client's zooming in right now, Judge. We got late notice on the setting for this morning, and so I just gave her the Zoom ID. She should be on in just a minute. We completed the PTD application, Judge. I'm getting it submitted, so I'm just going to wait to see if they have the approval of it.
All right, we'll reset you 30 days to determine PTD.
Yes, sir. Do you want me to wait for her to actually zoom in? Because she should be. I was on the phone with her right now.
Well, you're an officer of the court. You're telling me she's available. She's coming in. Yeah, you're excused at this time, Mr. Bill.
Okay, Judge. I appreciate it.
No problem.
Have a good morning.
You too. 614-335, State versus Robert Comerio, attorney Scott McCollum.
Present, Your Honor.
Mr. Comerio, good morning to you.
Good morning, Judge.
You've applied for pretrial diversion.
Yes, sir. And they, Officer Carrasco, I believe, reached out to me and went over all my conditions and all that.
All right. It sounds like you're in good stead. Let's reset you 30 days. However, stick around and wait till your attorney gets here. That's Mr. McCrum.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. 619914. State versus Jake Mattis, attorney. Edward Bartolome. Jake Mattis. Jake Mattis is absent. His attorney, Edward Bartolome, likewise. 623098, State versus Diana Ryan, attorney. Suzanne Kramer. Diana Ryan. Last call, Diana Ryan is absent. Suzanne Kramer. Mark not present. 623557, State versus Tiandra Merriweather, attorney. Ninfa Carrillo. Tiandra Merriweather is absent. Ninfa Carrillo, attorney, no response. All right, we're on to page 2. Six, 24848, State versus Jose Salas, attorney. Jay Norton.
Salas, present.
Mr. Salas, good morning to you.
Good morning, sir.
I'm sure your attorney will be here, but for right now, he's not responding. 625-433, pardon me. 625-433, State versus Kayla Hernandez, attorney, Carlos Martinez.
I'm here, Judge. It's an MTR. There's a recommendation. I just need to go into a breakout room with the assistant DA to see if they'll go along with the recommendation, Judge.
Ms. Flores, place them in breakout, please.
Yes, sir.
627-534, State versus Melvin Rivera, attorney, Carolyn Wetland.
Good morning, Judge. I need to go into a
Hey, Mike.
breakout with the prosecutor on this, and I believe my client is on here.
Good morning, Mr. Rivera. Good morning, Mr. Rivera. Sounds like he's not, Carolyn.
Yes, I'm right here.
Uh-huh.
Did
Well,
you hear him,
I'm right
Judge?
here.
Thank you, sir.
Oh,
And
and
I am-
Linda, could you send me the Zoom link again, because I just exited out somehow.
you are scheduled to confer with the state. Thank you.
Okay, perfect. Thank you, Judge.
660, State versus Gregory James, attorney, Renee Munoz.
Yes, Your Honor. Good morning. I did send my client the email, the Zoom link. I'm not sure if he's on, if he could be called, Judge.
I didn't quite understand what you were saying. You were breaking up a little bit.
Oh, I apologize, Your Honor. Bear County Wi-Fi and whatnot. Mr. James, are you present on today's Zoom meeting?
Gregory James. Last
All right, Judge,
call,
I'll-
Gregory James is absent.
Yes, Judge. I'll give him a call.
All right. 633-678, State versus Emily Cardenas, attorney, Joe Yalmin.
Morning, Your Honor.
Good morning, Joe.
My client is still currently in federal custody. I'd like to see if I can get into a breakout room with the DA to discuss.
Federal custody. All right, you're scheduled to confer with the state. Thank you, sir.
Thank you,
Your Honor. Your Honor, this is Gregory James. I am present.
Oh, that's my client, Judge. He just didn't answer when he was, you called
I'm
his case.
marking you
just-
present, Mr. James.
Great, Judge. If I can confer on that one, Judge, I apologize about that.
All righty, you will confer.
Thank you.
635-5574, again, 635-5574. State versus Marcelo Villarreal Solis, attorney, Armando Martinez. Villarreal Solis, Armando Martinez, attorney. Neither one is responding. Absent. 636-559, State versus Nicholas Crittenden, attorney, Joanne Akel.
Good morning, Judge. I'm present. My client
Good
is
morning.
present under
morning
the
to you
name
both.
Sean, Judge. I'd like to confer with the DA, and I have another case on the docket on page 4. If I could announce on that one too. It's
Absolutely.
the case number is 649567. That would be Edward Bonda.
That
Page
is 649-567, State versus Edward Banda. Ms. Akel is present. Mr. Banda? Edward Banda. As of right
Judge.
now, he is absent.
All right, I'll get him on the Zoom, Judge, and if I could just be put in line to confer.
You are scheduled to confer. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Judge.
637-164, State versus Matthew Anthony, attorney, no attorney. Matthew Anthony, 637-164, Matthew Anthony is absent. On page 3. 640-496, State versus Ruth Triana, attorney. Sharon Thorne.
Good morning, Your Honor. I'm present. I don't know if she's present. I gave her the Zoom information and she texted me this morning saying that she's got it, but I don't know if she's on. If you could call her.
she's listed as a fugitive, meaning she's got warrants.
That's out of the 379th, yes, Your Honor.
And that may be why she's not appearing now. I don't know. Let me know if she appears, otherwise she is absent.
Yes, Your Honor. Do you want me to stick around for a while?
I would ask you to do so.
Okay,
Uh,
I'll reach out to her again.
all right, Ms. Thorne, thank you.
Thank you.
641-377, State versus Domingo Zapata. Jesse Hernandez is attorney.
Judge, that's been reset for a plea.
He said, please. Very good. Thank you. 641-413, State versus Samuel Rodriguez, attorney. Ashley Morgan.
Judge, I
Here,
have
Your Honor.
on your docket, Mr. Rodriguez is present.
Very good.
And I also have Mr. Lewis, I have two Rodriguez's, Mr. Lewis Rodriguez, 667-105.
667.
105.
Page 8, Judge.
667-105, right at the top.
Yes,
State versus Luis Rodriguez.
yes. And then also present from our office. Oh, sorry.
Luis Rodriguez.
I'm present, Judge. Good morning.
All right. All right. Now, Ms. Morgan, are you going to confer on these two so far?
I have offers on all of those. On Mr. Lewis Rodriguez, 667-105. I would like to set for a plea.
Reset for plea.
105. Reset for plea.
Good morning, Your Honor. Yes, I can hear you. Okay, very good.
And on,
How about muting the people
I got
that
it.
are not listening to my instructions?
Okay, so that one we're gonna set for plea. Okay, gotcha.
All right. What else did you have, Ms. Morgan?
and on Mr. Sam Rodriguez, 641-413.
641. Oh, yeah, okay. What
And-
about,
I would like to go into a breakout room with him, but I have one more I want to announce on before I get into a breakout
Okay.
room.
are you going to be conferring with the state on any of these?
I have offers on all of those. I just need to relay them to on Mr. Rodriguez, Sam Rodriguez, talk to him about what he needs to do in order to get the offer.
Okay, so, what about Luis Rodriguez?
Luis Rodriguez, we're going to reset for a plea. I talked to him yesterday and he wants to accept it.
Very good. All right,
And then I have one more before I get in a breakout room. It's
okay.
673-278. I had him as number 4 on the docket, but that might be old.
673-278.
Anand Sukal.
Page 10, Judge.
673-278. Okay, that's Anand Sukal.
Yes.
Sukal. All right,
And Jody and the client are both here and they would like to confer with the state, or Jody would like to.
all right. So I am scheduling them to confer.
And then may I go into a breakout room with Sam Rodriguez?
Linda, would you make that happen, please?
Yes.
All right.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you, ladies. 642-304, State versus Nicole Dolmain. And the attorney is Alan Brown. Nicole Dolmain is absent. Alan Brown, no response. Pardon me?
Finish making your lunch.
Oh, Judge. Got it.
I didn't hear the response. What was it?
No, there was no response. I had to mute that person.
Somebody was interfering as I asked them not to. 642-617, State versus George Mock, attorney, Robert Mauer II.
Mr. Mauer's running late.
All right. Mr. George Mock. George Mock is marked absent. 643-823, State versus Jason Hernandez Gil, attorney.
Yes, sir. Present, Your
Albert
Honor.
Van Cleve.
I believe Ms. Russell is not on the Zoom link. She said she would be, but I'm just waiting.
Who is that?
Ms. Russell?
Elizabeth Russell?
Yes. Yes, sir.
All righty. I'll note that she's supposed to answer, but for right now, there's no response from Mr. Van Cleve.
Yes, sir.
Stick around, sir.
Yes, sir.
644-736, State versus Andrew Martinez, attorney, Valerie Headland.
Good morning, Your Honor. We are here.
Good morning to you. I'm listening. What are we gonna do?
Oh, I just need to talk to the state if I could, please.
Okay, I'll be happy to allow that. You'll be scheduled to confer.
Thank you.
You're welcome. 646-475, State versus Nikki Purcell, attorney, Melissa Christian.
I'm here.
Good
That's
morning,
gonna be David Garcia, and he's running late.
All right. Make a note that I need to talk to him. This thing been reset right now 21 times.
Okay.
Way too much.
Do I just-
646-817.
I'm sorry, do I just stick
Pardon
around
me?
and wait?
Hello?
Do I just stick around and wait?
Yes, ma'am. You have to wait
Okay.
till it shows up.
Okay.
646-817, State versus Daniel Rangel, attorney, Stacy Kraus. Daniel Rangel. Daniel Rangel is marked
Yes,
absent.
sir.
Stacy
Your
Kraus,
Honor.
no response from Stacy Kraus.
Yes, sir.
646-924, State versus Christopher Castañeda, attorney, David Volk.
Yes, sir, I'm present.
David Volk. No response from the attorney. Christopher Castañeda.
Yes, sir.
Judge, I'm sorry. I had a phone call come in. I'm present. Your Honor, we're going to ask for reset. He was interviewed by a DWI court yesterday, and we're waiting on the state's offer on that.
Okay, translate that for me. When you say we need, what are you talking about? You need a reset?
Yes, Judge. So he has applied for the DWI court, which should dismiss one of the cases and give him a good deal on the other one. He did the screening yesterday. So they have to staff it, and then the DA's office will make an offer. And that's what we're waiting on.
Volk, I'll give you a 30-day reset, but be aware that this thing has been reset 10 times, and this is the first time they asked for DWI court.
Actually, incorrect, Judge. We tried to apply a long time ago, and there was some scheduling issue with the.
Is your client here?
Yes, he is, Judge.
All right.
Yes, sir.
We're gonna give you 30 days to get this squared away.
Thank you, Your Honor. May I be excused?
You're excused. 647-316, State versus Albert Medina. Attorney
Present.
Jaime Aldape.
Good morning, Your Honor. I'm here and Mr. Medina is in the courtroom in person. If I could talk to the DA, Judge.
All right. I'm scheduling you to confer. Thank you.
Thank you.
647-519, State versus Mark Crandall.
Present, Your
Honor. Counsel, Your Honor.
Joan Etheridge is attorney.
Yes, sir. Can you hear me?
Are you Mr. Crandall?
No, sir. He is present, though. Mark, will you?
Wait a minute. I know you. Oh, I'm sorry. I misread it. It's John Crandall.
No, it's
John
Mark.
Etheridge.
It's John Etheridge and Mark Crandall.
I got you now. All right. What are you doing this morning?
I think we've got a plea deal worked out. If I could, I'll speak with the prosecutor. I'm taking care of a couple other things right now, so I'll contact the court here in a little while to get in a breakout room, if that's okay.
Very good.
Thank you, sir.
648-429, State versus Santiago Benavides, attorney, Randall Griner. Santiago Benavides.
I'm here, sir.
Good morning,
I'm
Mr.
here.
Benavides. Good morning. Randall Griner. No response. Stick around, Mr. Benavides. 648-708, State versus Ezequiel Rosales, attorney. Brenda
Brenda
Levenstein.
Levenstein here for Mr. Rosales.
Good morning, Brenda.
Good morning.
All right, Mr. Rosales, good morning to you. Brenda, what are you doing this morning?
I'd like to confer with my client. Can I be put in a room with him?
Yes, ma'am. Ms. Flores, would you put Ms. Levenstein and Mr. Rosales in breakout?
Yes.
Thank
Mr.
you.
Rosales, which, are you Philip's iPad?
Yes.
ma'am.
Okay.
649-589, State versus Brooks Greg, attorney, Rene Munoz.
Yes, Judge, back again. My client is present on today's Zoom,
And
and I would like to re-urge my motion to suppress evidence. I did file said motion September 20th of 2021. It is filed, it has been accepted. I would like an in-person motion to suppress evidence hearing, Judge, please.
Ms. Flores, give us a date for that, either Thursday or Friday afternoon on a day we're not trying a case.
Okay.
Mr. Munoz, Ms. Flores will be in touch with you to give you that date. You can share that with your client.
Perfect,
Give me
Judge.
a
And
call,
also, Judge, on my previous case, I did confer on Mr. Gregory James, if I can make an announcement on that. I just got back from a break state.
What's the case number?
It is 633-660, sir.
Page 2.
Page 2, 633-660, Gregory James. What's your announcement?
I did receive offers from the states. I need to speak with my clients and talk about the potential collateral consequences. We're just requesting a standard reset, but I feel like by next setting, we can get this in for a plea, Judge.
All right, 30 days for disposition.
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you. May be excused.
You are excused, sir.
Renee, call me for the motion to suppress, okay?
Yes, will do, Linda. Thank you.
651-466, State versus Julio Zavala, attorney, Mary Petracek.
Good morning, Judge.
Good morning, Mary. How are you?
Thursday.
Julio
I'm
Zavala?
Yes, sir.
Good morning to you. Mary, what
morning.
are you doing this morning?
Yes, Judge, if I could confer with the state, I believe Mr. Zavala may have a pending felony that I need to discuss with them.
All righty, thank you, ma'am. You may confer. You're scheduled to do so.
Thank you, Judge.
On page
Judge,
5.
Judge, this is Carolyn Wetland. I'm so sorry to interrupt, but I have a bunch of other courts. I'm back from conferring on Melvin Rivera. His case number is 627-534, and he's on page 2.
627-534. Malvin, is it Malvin, M-A-L-V-N, or Melvin, M-E-L?
It's Melvin.
Okay, Malvin Rivera, tell me what you got.
Judge, he's gonna take this case and review it with his superiors to see if we can consider a conditional dismissal. So I would ask for a reset to allow him to do that. The previous prosecutor was supposed to do it, but he has no notes. So I forwarded him the email chain and he's going to take it to Jamisa.
All right. I'll give you 30 days to get this squared away.
March 24th.
Perfect. Thank you, guys. Have a great day.
You too.
655-237, State versus Kristen Rodriguez, attorney, Thomas Limon.
Present, Your Honor.
Good morning, Ms. Rodriguez.
Good morning.
Thomas Limon,
If we could speak privately, because I don't even want to speak to you until I am private.
well, you'll have to wait a little bit. I gotta finish calling the docket. Right now, he's no response from Mr. Limon. 655-619, State versus Avery Hollis, attorney, James Hunt.
Present, Your Honor. We're both present, Your Honor. I would like to confer briefly.
You are scheduled to confer, sir. 655-712, State versus Matthew Michal, attorney, Brian Powers.
Yes, Your Honor. Brian Powers present. Mr. Matthew is present also. We are still awaiting a response from Ms. Jarman on reconsideration for PTD. I think Kevin said that he wanted to confer. So if I could get in the line.
We will schedule to confer, see what's going on.
Thank you.
656-721, motion to revoke Alexander Trevino, Randall Griner. Alexander Trevino, motion to revoke. Absent Randall Griner, attorney. Is he the attorney of record on the MTR?
I believe so, but let me check. Hold on.
657-571, State versus Eddie Elizalde, Attorney.
Yes, he is, Judge.
Timothy Roundtree, thank you. He is marked no response on Mr. Trevino. Mr. Trevino is absent. Again, 657-571. Eddie Elizalde.
Here, Judge.
Good morning, Mr. Elizalde.
Good morning, Judge. Attorney
Tim
Tim
Roundtree.
Roundtree will be, he's expected to be in the this conference later.
All right.
He's attending other dockets and other stuff.
You stick around then. 658-684, State versus Ileana Perez, attorney David Garcia.
Mr. Garcia is running late.
I'm here, Your Honor.
Good morning, Ms.
Good
Perez.
morning. Good morning.
You'll have to wait till your attorney
Yes.
decides to get here.
Okay.
So I wanted to ask, this is Julio Zavala. I wanted to ask, would I be dismissed or would I have to wait for my attorney to come back?
You have to wait for your attorney at this point.
Okay.
659-373, State versus Danny Anderson, attorney. Ricardo Briones.
This one's been reset for plea. The paperwork was not already.
Still calling docket, looks like.
Alrighty. 659-907, State
God forbid
versus.
you're a minute late.
Hello.
Got it. Got it.
659-907, State versus Catalin Chapa. Gregory Van Cleve. Catalin Van Chapa is absent. Attorney Van Cleve, no response. 663-080, State versus Salvador Gonzalez Almaguer, attorney Adam Flores. Mr. Gonzalez Almaguer is in jail.
Your Honor, I'm here. I'm present, Your Honor.
Mr. Flores,
Yes, Your Honor. I'm asking for a cut, reset, Your Honor. He has 2 felonies pending, Your Honor.
all right, we'll give you a 60-day reset. Because one of the felonies apparently is not even indicted.
No, Your Honor, he's not indicted yet. We're still waiting on the 2 felonies.
All righty.
April 22nd.
All right, well, thank you.
You're excused. 663-505, State versus Amber Melugian, attorney Roberto Ramirez.
Morning, Your Honor. Robert Ramirez here for Ms. Melugian. She's present via Zoom.
All right, sir.
I'd like to confer if I could, Your Honor.
I will list you, schedule you to confer. 663-71, pardon me, 663-772, State versus Jason Valadez, attorney Sofia Martinez.
Good morning, Judge. I'm present with Mr. Valadez, and I'd like to confer on that case, Judge. And Mr. Valadez, would you let the judge know you're here?
Hey, Judge, I'm present.
And then, Judge, on page 11, I also have 674-932, Mr. Brandon Garcia, and he is present, and I'd confer on him as well, Judge.
674, Brandon Garcia.
Present, Your Honor.
Good morning to you, gentlemen.
Good morning.
Sophia, you are scheduled to confer on both of these cases, man. Thank you.
Judge, this is Bob Behrens. Did I miss?
No, sir, not yet.
You calling my case? Okay, I thought it was.
664-659, State versus Jared Floyd, attorney Michael Sawyer.
I'm present, Your Honor.
Good morning, Mr. Floyd.
Good morning, Judge.
Sawyer, Mike Sawyer.
He's running late, Judge. He will be
Alrighty.
coming in person.
Very good. Thank you, ma'am. All right, going on to page 7. Six 918, State versus Yanut Alva, attorney Timothy Roundtree.
Good morning, Judge. This is Tim
Yeah.
Roundtree.
Yeah, Tim. Okay.
Your Honor, my client is present and I would like to get in line to confer.
Didn't you have a case earlier?
I did, Judge. I had some other hearings, so I just
Okay.
arrived.
All right. I will schedule you to confer, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
664-945 State versus Oscar Roman, attorney Suzanne Kramer.
Yes, Judge, I'm present, as is Oscar.
I'm
I
present, Your
need-
Honor.
I need to be placed in line to confer, but also, Judge, on page 1, I had a Diana Denise Ryan, 623098. She was running late from dropping her kids off at school. However, she is in the Zoom now, so I would like to confer on her as well.
All right. You are scheduled to confer on both cases.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. 665517 State versus Melissa Kellogg, attorney Tim Roundtree.
He is in a breakout room, Judge.
Okay. Melissa Kellogg. Melissa Kellogg is marked absent.
Sir, I'm
66
here. I'm here, sir. Sorry, my phone wasn't. I kept
Okay.
saying it, but I couldn't. Nobody could hear. But I'm here.
That's the reality of these systems. All right, man. Stick around. Your
Okay.
attorney is present. We have to
Thank
remind
you.
him that you're here.
Thank you, sir.
665851 State versus John Blanks, attorney Sean Brown.
Good morning, Your Honor. I'm here for Mr. Blanks. He should be on, if not being allowed onto the Zoom at this moment. And I'm also here for Mr. James Marsh on page 2, page 1, number 2 on the docket.
James Marsh, Sean Brown. Now I've got you present, Mr. Brown. You going to confer on these, both of them?
If I could confer on both, Your Honor, yes.
All righty.
Now, are my clients free?
If you choose, if that's your choice, yes, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay. Mr. Marsh?
Yes, Your Honor.
You're excused for the rest of the day. Stay in touch with your client, with your attorney. He'll be working for his client, you.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
Mr. Blanks? John Blanks? John Blanks?
He should, just spoke with him, Your Honor. He should be.
I know what he should, but he's not answering. When you have a chance, let him know that I've excused him.
Thank you, Your Honor.
666084 State versus Daniel Menchaca, attorney Jonathan Pettis.
Good morning, sir.
Is that Mr. Menchaca?
And I have another scheduled court for 9:30.
Jonathan Pettis, are you responding? Jonathan Pettis?
No response.
Apparently, Mr. Pettis is not here. Are you Mr. Menchaca?
Yes, sir.
All right. And I need you to stick around till your attorney shows up. If you have another court, go to the court, but be sure you come back. 666162
Yes,
State versus Eric Ruiz, attorney Rolando Arguelles.
Good morning, Your Honor. He's present with counsel, Judge.
Thank you.
Morning, Your Honor.
What you got, Mr. Arguelles?
Your Honor, I already conferred with Mr. Delco on this case. We have an offer and we are going to be accepting the plea from the state judge. I was going to see if the court had a time to do it today. If not, if we can have it recalled for tomorrow morning, as I already have 2 pleas set in your court.
All right, that sounds good to me. Reset it or recall it tomorrow morning.
And Judge, I did have one matter that I did want to discuss with you. They filed a violation report and issued out a warrant for Mr. Ruiz for failure to calibrate his vehicle. He actually did get it calibrated, Judge. It was just a day late due to the place being backlogged.
All right. Linda, make a note of the case that he's referring to.
Yes, sir.
Number on it, and we'll recall that one.
Thank
Okay.
you. I'll see you tomorrow morning.
Mr. Arguelles, can you
Yes.
please send me your client's email address? Not
Yes,
only
ma'am.
to me, but to the prosecutors too?
Yes, ma'am. I'll email it to you right now.
Thank you.
Thank you.
666393 State versus Kevin Cuellar, attorney Robert Barons, judge.
Judge, I'm present. I'm not sure if Mr. Cuellar is present. I just sent him a reminder text. He's been here every other time we've been here, so.
All right, well, for right now, he's absent. Make sure you let us know.
Right.
What are you gonna do on this? Judge?
Yeah, and I'll call him as well. And if you could just put me in line for conferring.
All right, sir, you are scheduled to confer. It's gotta be a long line. I got 112 cases this morning, so you can see where that's going.
That's too many, Judge. You gotta spread those out.
I hear you. 667-105, State versus Luis Rodriguez, attorney. We already did that. 667-630.
Sorry, this
State
is Ashley.
versus Tommy Hicks, attorney. Ron Ross. Tommy Hicks. Tommy Hicks is listed as a fugitive with a warrant. He's gonna have another one. Ron Ross, attorney, no response. 668-275, State versus Michael Bradburn, attorney. Monica Guerrero. Michael Bradburn, absent.
Hello? Hey, sorry, I was on mute, Judge.
And who is on mute?
Michael Bradburn.
Okay, good morning, Mr. Bradburn. Your
Good morning.
attorney, have you heard from her?
Yeah, I spoke with her actually last night.
So she knows you're here. Right now,
Yeah.
right now she's absent. Stick around and wait for her. 668-455, State versus Abraham Rangel, attorney. Bob Hicks.
Good morning,
Yes,
Your
sir.
Honor.
Good morning, Bob.
How are you, sir?
Your client here, Abraham Rangel.
I believe he is.
Yes, sir.
Very good. All right, Bob, what you doing this morning?
I'm going to need to confer. This is the first time I've ever been to court on this.
All right. Listed you to confer. 669-330.
Wait, I have one other case.
Okay, I'm sorry. Talk to me.
673085.
67
Irisha Davis.
673-085.
Bottom of page 9.
673-085, Irisha Davis.
Yes, sir. I need to confer on her as well.
Ms. Davis? Irisha Davis.
I know I sent her the thing this morning and she sent me a response saying she got the message.
All
I
right.
will call her and contact her and make sure she appears.
Okay, who do we have here? Let's see. We just called, all right, we called you up here and you can confer on both cases. All right, next case, 669-330, in jail. Robert Gomez, attorney, Alberto Rodriguez.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning, Alberto. How are you?
I'm fine.
Robert Gomez, what are you doing with him?
Well, I don't know. I've got two different case numbers on him.
Do I stay on or zoom out?
You've got a felony
And
indicted. You've got two misdemeanors.
and he has a felony pending.
Right. We'll give you 60-day reset, a felony pending, unindicted, so you got a little bit of a mess in the middle of. Did you want to confer, just take the 60 days and?
No, I'll take the 60 days and ask to excuse myself.
Yes, sir, you're excused.
April
Thank you very much.
22nd, Mr. Rodriguez.
Yes,
Excuse me, Your Honor.
April 22nd.
or 22,
All right.
22. Thank you.
69363, State versus Sami Cantu. He's in jail. Attorney Victor Gomez.
Morning, Judge.
Good morning, Mr.
Mr.
Gomez.
Cantu has 3 other felonies out of the 4
Right.
that you said. We can have
Right.
it reset after that, Judge.
We'll give you a 60-day reset, felony pending. He's got 1, 2, 3 felonies.
Correct.
All right.
April 22nd.
Mr.
Thank you.
Gomez, you're excused. 670-010, State versus Alejandro Saldana, no attorney and no file. Just reset this 30 days. Page 9. 670651, State versus Megan Emery. Megan Emery is absent, but is no file, so just recall it 30 days. 671799, State versus Corey Schneider, attorney, Miguel Nájera.
Present, Your Honor. Mr. Schneider is also logged on.
All right. If you're not aware, Mr. Schneider is listed as a fugitive with a warrant. You need to check that out.
No, remember, Judge, I logged on yesterday afternoon and we handled that.
All right, so it's no longer a warrant. Very good.
Correct. And I just need to confer with the state one more time. I think we have a deal worked out, Judge, but I need to confirm with them and then most likely reset it for a plea. But I would like to confer first, please.
All right, I've listed you to confer.
Thank you, Judge.
671894, State versus Mikael Zarume. And that's Ronald Zimmerman's attorney.
Yes, Judge, I am present, and I believe Mr. Zaruni is present as well too, Judge. If we may confer with the state, also Mr. Zaruni. Mr. Zaruni, if you could announce for the judge, please.
Judge.
It's a thunderous silence. Mr. Zaruni is absent.
No, I did see his name on one of the boxes, Judge.
Only problem is he's refusing or unable to answer, so let me know what he does.
Judge, if I may, I've also got another client, Mr. Jeffrey Green. He is set for a plea and he is present in the courtroom, I believe.
How about a case number so I can find it
Oh,
quickly?
I'm sorry, Judge. It's on the add-on page. It is
659756 on the add-on page.
659756, Jeffrey Allen Green.
Excuse me, Your
Hello,
Honor.
Mr. Green, all right.
Excuse me. I was here. I was just on mute, sir.
Judge, Mr. Zaruni is announcing his presence.
Very good. All right.
If he may be excused, Judge, he needs to go to work if he may be excused.
Mr. Zaruni, you're excused at the request of your attorney, but stay in communication with him. You hear that?
Yes, sir. Thank you. Have a great day. Still one.
671971, Yvonne Pinzon, attorney.
Yes, here, Your Honor.
Brian O'Donnell.
Mr. O'Donnell's having computer issues. He'll log on as soon as possible.
All right.
Judge, this is Ron Zimmerman. Judge, I'm sorry to interrupt, Judge. This is Ron Zimmerman again. Could you please put me in line to confer with the state on Mr.
I will
Zaruni?
do that right
I
now.
did that already.
Okay, Judge. Okay, thank you.
671999, State versus Wilfredo Gomez, attorney, Daniel Garcia.
That one is for a plea this afternoon at 1:30 with a Spanish interpreter.
All righty, thank you. 1:30. 673085, State versus Erisha Davis. We already called that.
No, Judge, Ms. Davis is here. She
Yeah.
can't work on her phone and her speaker has died.
All right. Good morning, Ms. Davis. I've
She
already
is-
scheduled you to confer on that.
Okay, and would you excuse her so she can go back to work?
Sorry,
Would you excuse her, please, since I'm in contact with her so she can go back to work?
Ms. Davis? Hello?
Her speaker isn't working.
It's the one that says Blue Galaxy, Judge, S9.
Ms. Davis, you are excused for the rest of the day. You may go back to work or wherever you need to go. Mr. Hicks will be doing some work for you, but stay in communication with him.
Oh, absolutely, Your Honor. Thank you very much.
673249, State versus Juliana Boros, attorney, Luis Martinez.
Oh,
Juliana
that one's getting,
Boros.
that one's
What?
gonna get reset. It's a no file, Judge.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome.
673278, State versus Anand Sukal, okay, we already called it, that's Ms.
Judge, we have an update for you on that case.
Good, what is it?
They're applying, or the state's allowed him to apply for a pretrial diversion. And so we're asking for a 60-day reset to get the application in.
60-day reset for pretrial diversion.
And I also have an update on Mr. Sam Rodriguez.
Give me a case number.
641413. I think he was on page 4.
Oh, you got me going backwards, huh? 641413. Is that you said on page 4?
No, page 3, sorry.
Page 3, 641413. Yes, ma'am.
He's going to get his courses done, so we're going to reset him for a plea. And I sent Linda a private chat to see if that date would be appropriate. March 29th.
That's fine.
For
Did
both.
you look at on the other one as well?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
Thank you.
you're welcome.
Anything else, Ms. Morgan?
That's it, Judge.
Thank you, ma'am. 673-308, State versus Brianna Wrinkle, attorney Kevin Collins.
That's been
Brianna,
reset, Judge.
reset. 673-687, State versus Anthony Longoria. Michael Zamora.
That's been reset for next Tuesday, Wednesday.
674-081, State versus Sarah Ann, pardon me. Olivares, attorney, Sonny Middleton.
I'm here, Your Honor. So is Ms. Oliveras.
Here, Your Honor.
Good morning.
This is our first
Good morning.
setting. I'd like Ms. Oliveras to be excused so she can go to work. And if I may, either bounce back later or email the DAs for an offer. I am live in the 437th right now.
I'm going to reset you for 30 days to get the
Thank
dust
you.
settled on that. Mr. Olivares,
Yes, sir.
I'm sorry, Ms. Olivares, you're excused for the rest of the day. Your attorney will be doing some work. Stay in communication with her.
Thank you. You have a great day.
Sunny,
Thank you.
March 24th.
24th. Thank you. May I be excused, Your Honor?
675754, State versus Maria Cantu, attorney Elizabeth Settle. Maria Cantu.
Present, Your Honor.
Good morning, Ms. Cantu.
Good morning.
Elizabeth Settle.
No, I haven't been able to get a hold of her. She won't pick up her phone.
Okay, well, we don't have her here either, so you stick around for a while.
Thank you.
675-871, State versus Mercedes Hendricks Denson, attorney Rebecca Brett.
Yes, Your Honor, I'm present and my client is present as well over the Zoom. Could we confer with the state, Your Honor, on this case, and could my client be excused while I confer?
Mr. Hendricks Denson. Mr. Hendricks Denson.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. You're excused for the rest of the day. Stay in touch with Ms. Brett. She's working for you today.
And Your Honor, I'm present on another case for Stephanie Esparza. It's 662-658, Teresa Wilson. She's on the add-on docket.
Okay. All right. Ms. Brett, you're here for who?
Teresa Wilson.
Teresa Wilson. Case number 662-658, Teresa Wilson.
President of the courtroom, Your Honor.
In the courtroom. All right. Very good.
And Your Honor, if I could confer on her as well.
Conferring. Let's see. All right, very good. You're so scheduled. 676-140, State versus Christopher Barfield. Attorney Eric Hernandez.
Good morning, Your Honor. Eric Hernandez. Mr. Barfield is present. I saw his name on the screen. Mr. Barfield, would you say you're present, please?
I'm present, Judge. Thank you.
Good morning, sir. Thank you both. What are you doing, Eric?
Your Honor, I had conferred with the state last time. They are wanting some classes done in advance to offer an obstruction. However, Mr. Barfield is on a limited income and it's going to take him a couple more weeks or 4 weeks to even get those classes done. So if we could get a 30-day reset, and it's likely going to be a plea on or after that date.
All right, well, so noted. And you're excused. You got 30-day reset.
Thank you, Mr. Barfield. We'll be in touch. Thank you, Judge. Have a good day.
Thank you. Have a good day.
676, y'all take care. 676-492, State versus Amberlynn Gioni. And that's Scott McCrum, his attorney.
Hello.
Good morning, Ms. Gioni. And Mr. Scott McCrum. It's not like him, but he's not here. Stick around, ma'am. 677-888. State versus Andrew Ibarra, attorney, Andrew Priest.
Judge, that case is reset.
Okay. 677-890, State versus Michael Nolan, attorney, Andrew Fraley.
Andrew asked that we set this with a couple of other cases for next week.
All right, so it's reset.
Mhm.
677-913, no file. Brian Diaz, attorney, Angela Blake.
Here, Judge.
Present.
Morning.
Just a reset for no file.
All right, let's go 30-day reset, no file.
Is it possible to get longer, Judge? Because it is a blood we're waiting on, and it's not it's a recent arrest.
We'll do 45 then.
Okay, thank you, Judge.
We'll give that a try. You're welcome, Ms. Blake. 677-931, State versus Joseph Silva, attorney, Bob Hicks. Joseph Silva is marked absent. Mr. Hicks is here somewhere. I know he's.
Yes, he's conferring, Judge.
Be sure that he is reminded that he had that case.
Okay.
Okay, finally, the add-on page. 629-233, 631-495, and 660-673. State versus Corina Rodriguez, attorney, Leslie Herbst.
Good morning, Your Honor. How are you this morning?
I am well, sir. How about you?
Very good. I'm here on this.
Is your client here?
I don't know if she is or not. I gave her notice.
Corina Rodriguez. She is absent.
She's got 2 pending felonies, Your Honor.
Okay. Looks like she's being a little consistent here. 633-630, State versus Michael Rendon.
Hello, thank you for choosing Whataburger. May I help you today? I did an online order for my teas.
Judge, I'm here for Mr. Rendon. I muted him.
Your Honor, may I be excused?
And who's asking?
This is Les Herbst.
Who?
Leslie R. Herbst.
Okay, Mr. Herbst, since she has not responded, we'll excuse you at this time.
Thank you, Judge.
If she shows up, we'll call you back.
Very good, thank you.
633-630, Michael Rendon.
Judge,
Attorney,
she's
Emily
present with
Beza.
counsel. Judge, she's present with counsel.
Good morning, Ms. Beza.
Good morning, Judge. We're set for a plea this morning and the paperwork has already been emailed.
All right. Let's see how that turns out. 658-738, State versus Jeremy Delgado. Michael Zamora, attorney.
Recall for next Wednesday, Judge.
Recall. Okay. 663-008, State versus Alyssa Olguin, attorney. Deborah Burke.
I'm present, Your Honor.
Good morning, Ms. Burke. Long time no see.
I know, good to see you.
Good to see you, ma'am. Alyssa Olguin.
Yes, sir, I'm present.
All right, thank you, ma'am. And Debbie, you doing a plea also?
Yes, I don't know if the paperwork has
It
made
is
it.
all ready. That one is ready.
Then
All right.
I'll stay on, Your Honor, so we can do it.
You might check back in about 30 minutes because we're gonna have to let the dust settle. We had 112 cases. this
Okay,
month.
well, I'll come back. Thank you, Your Honor.
All righty.
Thank you.
671-825, State versus Fabian Rodriguez, attorney. Jesus Gomez. Fabian Rodriguez.
Morning, Judge, present with counsel. This is set for a plea today, and I believe the paperwork is ready to go.
I hope so. All right. Then, folks, believe it or not, at the end of this darn docket.
Judge, good morning.
Morning.
This is Attorney Armando Martinez, Judge. I was at another court in Atascosa County, but I'm here on Marcelo Villarreal, and the client is present, Judge.
Give me a case number.
Yes, Judge. Cost number in this case is going to be 635574.
635574.
And Judge, my client has immigration issues at this moment. I would respectfully have to ask for a jury trial, Judge.
All right. You are set for jury trial, but he had not shown up when I called the docket. Is he here now?
He is, Judge. He was having technical difficulties. I've guided him on how to log in, and I see his name there. Marcelo, ¿puede contestar?
Marcelo Villarreal Solís, buenos días. Well, doggone it.
My attorney knows.
Marcelo Villarreal Solís, responda, por favor. Well, I've got to continue to call him absent till he shows up.
Yes, he's logged in, Judge. I'm not sure if he may be having issues with the sound, but I see him and I spoke with him on the phone, and he's there. I see his name on the participants.
All right, well, somewhere, somehow this morning, you're gonna have to have him respond. I don't.
Yes.
I see him on page, he's on the second screen, Marcelo E. Villarreal Solís. It's on there with his face.
Yes. Marcelo, responda, por favor.
Unmute yourself. No, I don't know.
O mueva la mano para decir que aquí está, por favor.
Ándele, ya lo veo.
Okay, good.
So he's muted is what it is. All right.
Yes, Judge.
So you're set for trial. Señor Villarreal, si los escucha, usted está libre por ya en este día lo voy a permitir que se vaya, ya siga en comunicación con su abogado. ¿Está bien? Entendido. No lo podemos oír. All right.
And Judge, once I resolve the immigration issue, this may very well just be a plea, Judge.
Very good. Well, let us know. You know, I understand what you're doing. So,
yes, Judge.
May I have any other case?
No, Judge, not here.
All right, then you're excused, sir.
Trial setting is April 29th.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
All right. Who else do we have? Attorneys. Let's hear from attorneys. What you got?
Approach Judge.
Yes,
James
Judge.
All right. Somebody wants to approach. Who is that?
Elizabeth
Jaime
Raffles.
Aldapa, Judge. I've already conferred with the DA.
Give me the case number that you're talking about.
It's 647-316 Albert Medina. He's the defendant who's in the courtroom in person, Judge.
Page 4, Judge.
647 what?
316.
Okay.
If we could just set this for a plea, Your Honor.
Reset for plea.
May we both be excused, Judge?
Hold on.
Okay.
Linda, have you got that?
Can we do March the 9th?
March the 9th, I'm in federal court in Del Rio, Judge. I can do March 10th.
Okay, let's do the 10th. Mr. Aldapa, can you please send me and the prosecutors your client's email address, please?
He doesn't have a phone. That's why he's there in person. So I think he's probably going to have to fill it out by going back to court in person.
Okay, so you'll need to come with him to do that.
Okay, I'll talk to him. If ideally, I have a secondary email. I may just have him physically come to my courtroom if that's fine with you.
That's fine.
Okay, but either way, he's excused, Judge.
You all are excused. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
May I approach Judge James Hunt?
Who is it?
James Hunt.
Mr. Hunt.
Yes. 655-619
Page 5, Judge.
655-619, Avery Hollis. Mr. Hunt, talk to me.
That will be a plea. I just sent Linda his email address, and I can be available March 9th. If that,
March 9th? Okay, we'll do it March 9th. Thank you.
thank you.
Judge Brian Powers, may I approach?
Who is it?
Brian Powers for Michelle Matthew, case number 655-712.
The one underneath Mr. Hunt.
655-712.
And Judge, we're still awaiting on a decision from Ms. Jarman with regards to PTD. We're asking for 30 days.
Reset 30 on PTD.
Yes, sir.
March 24th.
All right, thank you. May we be excused?
You're excused. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Judge.
This is Sophia Martinez. Judge, may I approach?
Absolutely.
Judge, I have two people that I conferred on page 6. It was 663-772, Jason Valadez.
663-772, Jason Valadez. Yes, ma'am.
Yes. And the prosecutor, I'm missing some discovery, Judge, that they're needing to request. So he told me it would take a little over 30 days to do that. So we need at least 45 days on that.
Reset 45 days.
And then also, Judge, I had on page 11, 674-932, Brandon Garcia.
674-932. Yes, ma'am.
Judge, on that one, we've been conferring on that. He wants some classes and information from my client. So he asked that we do the same 45 days on that one, Judge.
Reset 45, disposition.
Sophie, April 7th for both.
Ms. Garcia, I'm sorry, Ms. Martinez, isn't it? Sophia Martinez?
Yes, Judge.
You are excused at this time. Thank you, ma'am.
All right, Judge, thank you. Both my clients are excused.
Yes, ma'am, they certainly are.
Thank you. Have a good day, Judge.
You too.
Thank you, Judge.
Your Honor, it's Brenda Levinstein.
Brenda Levinstein, I'm hearing you. Talk to me.
I have Ezekiel Rosales, and he's on, but he needs to go to work. And I don't mind waiting to confer with the state. I've already conferred with him.
All right, what's the case number?
648-708.
Page 4, Judge.
648-708.
708.
Ezekiel Rosales. Mr. Rosales, you're excused at this time. Your attorney will be doing some work for you. Stay in touch with her. Now, you were going to confer because you hadn't listed you as such. You were conferring with your client.
Right. Can you put me in the line to confer with the
Yes,
state?
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
And Judge, this is Suzanne. I need to update you after I conferred with the state on my two clients.
Tell us the case numbers.
The first case number, Judge, is 623-098.
623, that's on page 1, huh?
That is on page 1.
All right.
It's a
Diana Ryan.
Yes, it's a DWI, and I actually only got appointed to her recently. I think it was off the docket for a couple years.
Only problem is, Kramer, she has not responded.
She's here. No, she answered earlier, Judge.
Ms. Ryan, are you present?
Yes, sir.
All right. Okay. Talk to me, Suzanne.
Yes, Judge. Since I've been appointed on her, which is fairly recently, I've got her actively doing what she needs to do to get her driver's license back. And the state is willing to let it go till she can do that so that they can dismiss it. I know it's old, but I've only now.
What's the bottom line? What do you need?
Well, I think I need probably 60 days, but I know you don't like to do that. So I just told her we'll just keep plodding along at 30 until she gets her license.
Why don't we reset you 60 days, save us all some trouble?
That's great, Judge.
All right, what else you got?
The next one is on page 7, Judge. Oscar Roman, 664-945.
664-945. Oscar Roman, yes.
Yes, Judge. I was talking to the state and he informed me that as of yesterday, not a family violence, just a regular assault got filed at large into County Court 15. So I'm already on the phone with Alex out of County Court 15 to get appointed on that so that I can get the discovery and possibly we can work out a deal so that Mr. Roman doesn't have to worry about that active warrant. So that's where we are on that.
And what are you asking for?
Well, since we have a brand new case, and so the state's going to want, I mean, I think I'll probably be able to get it dismissed for a plea on the one that's in your court. But at least 30 days because it just got filed yesterday. So we don't, I doubt the state even has very much discovery to offer me yet.
All right. Ms. Flores, give her 30-day reset.
Okay, so on this one, it's gonna be March the 24th.
Thank
And on the
you.
other one, Suzanne, it's gonna be April 22nd.
Okay, thank you so much. Maybe I'll be excused.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank y'all. Have a good day.
Your Honor, Robert Ramirez.
Thank you, Your Honor. Goodbye.
Mr. Ramirez.
Yes, Your Honor. I conferred with the state and they're offering pretrial diversion for Miss Malugan. I'll give you the case number. It's on page 663-505.
It was on page 6.
Yes, sir.
663-505. Amber Malusian, pardon me.
Yes, Your Honor. And she's present here via Zoom. So we're going to do the application and I think you're allowing 60 days to do that preliminary application. Hopefully it gets all done in that time.
All right, you get 60 days for pretrial diversion application.
April 22nd.
Thank you, Your Honor. May I make my client be excused?
Yes, sir. You're both excused. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Your Honor. Steve Harkowitz, may I approach?
Go ahead. Steve Harkowitz.
I've got Jamie Castaneda, 595-757.
Yes.
Okay, the last setting, the state indicated they would dismiss if she took the DOEP class. She's in the middle of doing that. Her last class is tomorrow. So if I could have this recalled in a week or so to be able to have her finish that and get the certificate of completion.
Okay, don't recall 1 week.
Thank you, Judge. May she be excused? She is present on here.
She is excused, and I think you don't have anything else, right?
No, that's it for today, Judge.
And you're both.
Ed Bartolome, Your Honor.
March the 2nd.
Ed Bartolome.
Okay. Mr. Mayor, stage 1, Your Honor, he is present.
Right. Jake.
I'll need to
Maris.
confer with the state. Yes, sir. I'll
Present,
need to
Your
confer
Honor.
with the state.
Is
However-
Mr. Mott is here now, Ed?
Yes, sir, he is here.
All right. And you want to
Present, Your
confer
Honor.
with the state? Ed, you wanted to confer? Hello,
Thank you, Judge.
Ed Bartolome.
Yes, sir, Your Honor.
Okay, you're going to confer with the state, you said?
Yes, sir. At this
All
point,
right.
can Mr. Mayor's be released? Because I don't think we'll resolve this today.
Mr. Mattis, you're going to be excused for the day. Mr. Bartolome has requested that. Stay in touch with him.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Morning, Judge. David Garcia.
David. Yes,
How are you
sir.
doing, Judge?
I'm well. What's happening?
So I've got Nikki Purcell. She's got 3 cases. 646-475, 76, and 652-909. I have offers from the state judge. My client's still thinking about whether she wants to take that. If we can get a 30-day reset on her, I think we might be able to plea this out.
Mr. Garcia, I will not give you 30 days. This thing's been reset 21 times.
Okay.
That's more than enough. So let's. give
I understand,
you-
but most of those were not in your court, Judge.
Okay, is that, okay, I couldn't tell you. All I can tell you is how many times it's been reset. All right, so you want 30 days? As an officer of the court, I'm gonna give you 30 days.
Thank you, Judge.
March
And then-
24th.
What day?
March 24th on that one.
3/24. Thank you. And then I've got a second case, Judge. that I've talked to Linda about Ileana Bettis, that's 658-584.
684.
I'll be working with the state on that. She took a plea on a felony that took this into consideration, but they didn't seem to get that paperwork over to you. So I'll work with the felony prosecutor to get that to you as soon as possible.
So how much time we talking about?
Couple of days, Judge, by the end of the week.
Recall in 1 week?
Yes, Judge.
All right. So.
Judge, you-
tell me. Yes, sir, you're welcome.
That would be March 2nd.
All right.
Can I be excused then, Your Honor? Can I be excused?
Yes, you are.
Okay, thank you.
Elizabeth Russell, Judge, may I approach?
Yes, ma'am, you may.
I am here on Mr. Hernandez Gill, Your Honor. It's page 3.
Yay.
Oh, that's Jason
Ms. Russell.
Hernandez Gill.
Yes, sir.
All right. Talk to
And
me.
he is present.
All right. Yes, he is.
On Mr. Hernandez Gill, I need to confer with the prosecutor, please.
You are scheduled to confirm, ma'am.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome.
May I
Attorney
approach Judge Randall Griner? I've got 2 cases.
Randall Griner, talk to me. Case
Okay, on
number.
page 4, 648-429, Santiago Benavides. I need to confer on that.
What number is that?
648-429 is what I've got down.
648-429. Santiago Benavides.
Correct.
All right, sir.
I'd like to confer on that. And then on the following page, I have Mr. Trevino. It's an MTR. He wanted to be here, but he's in family court right now, so he will be showing up later. And I need to deal with a court liaison from the probation department.
I want you to see to it that he actually reports.
Okay, Judge.
All right, and what are you gonna do with that one?
I want to confer with the PO.
All right, same, we'll let you confer with this, both cases, same time, well, with
Thank you, Judge.
at the same conference. All right, who else?
Your
Attorney?
Honor,
Morning, Judge. Hello,
Your Honor.
Yes.
This is Ninfa Carrillo.
Ninfa, how are you?
Good morning, Your Honor.
How you doing?
I'm good, Your Honor. Thank you for asking. I am on represent Ms. Tiandra Merriweather. She's on page 1 of your docket,
Yes, ma'am.
and I don't see her, and I didn't expect her to show up. I have not had any contact with her for months.
Well, is she here? Because I did not have her present. Is she here? Tiandra Merriweather.
I don't think so, Your Honor.
Okay, she's a failure to appear, Ninfa.
Yes, sir. I'm not surprised because I have not been able to
My
have communication.
My policy is I'll give you 1 week to produce her, otherwise the warrant goes out.
Yes, Your Honor. I'll try again.
You
to
got
see if I
anything
can find
else?
Pardon me?
You got anything else today?
No, Your Honor, that's it.
All right, then you're excused. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Judge Tim Roundtree, Judge, I've conferred, can I approach?
Yes.
Your Honor, on my 2 cases are on page 7.
You got a third one, by the way. don't
Well,
know where
I have 2 set for plea and 2 that need to reset.
Okay, Tim Roundtree, let's start off with 664-918.
Well,
Yanut Alba.
And she's present, Your Honor. I have spoken with Mr. Stone. He's reviewing the case well, I'm asking him to dismiss it, and he's going to review it for that. So we would ask that you give him 30 days to do that.
March
30-day
24th.
review. Granted. Then you've got Kellogg.
I do, Judge, and I have an offer from Mr. Stone that I need to talk with my client about, and I'm probably going to be asking her to do a few things up front. So 30 days for that as well, Judge.
All right.
March 24th for both.
Thank you. That's
Then
my
you
wife's
have-
birthday, so when I show up, make sure you remind me so I don't forget a very important date.
What else you got?
Judge, I have two pleas. The paperwork's all submitted. What time would you want me to come back to do those?
Oh, man. Right now it's 10:17. Let's try 11:15.
Okay. May my clients log off and come back at 11:15 for the plea?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And can you call me real quick, please?
All right. Anything else, Tim?
That's it. That's it.
All
Tim,
right,
can you
Mr.
call me
Norton,
real
I've
quick?
been watching you for a while. What you got, Jay?
Judge, we have Jose for a plea as well, and all the paperwork is done.
I'm being interfered with. Hold on. Somebody decided not to mute.
575. That's me, Judge. I'm sorry.
All right. Jay Norton, talk to me.
Yes, sir. We have Jose Salas, 624-848. I don't know what page he's on the docket. I apologize.
On second page.
Second page. And I believe we are ready for a plea. I believe all the paperwork was done and signed by Gary Hillier.
All right. We'll try to get it around 11:15, get you all, a pile of you guys.
Okay.
Your Honor.
Yes.
I'll see you at 11:15. See you, Joey.
Good morning, Judge. I'm here on Maria Cantus. It's Elizabeth Settle, by the way. 675-754. Wanted to see if I could confer.
675.
754. I believe she's in the courtroom.
I'm here.
She's in Zoom. Oh, she's on Zoom. Okay.
675-754. Maria Cantu.
Yes, Judge.
Who says she's in jail?
No, she's on Zoom. I thought she was in the courtroom, but she's on Zoom.
Okay, I think we have everything.
You're not muted, Linda. Okay, so Judge, I've been assigned to a breakout room. I'll just go ahead and join.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Your Honor, Thomas Limon here for Kristen Rodriguez. 662910.
Say again.
662910. She has a second case number 655237.
Present, Your Honor.
It's on page 6. 66. Whoop. Say again.
662910. It's been scratched out, Judge, and that second case he's talking about is right underneath her name that is scratched out on page 6.
Okay, and what's the name?
Rodriguez Kristen.
Kristen Rodriguez. It is scratched out. Somebody tell me why. Linda?
655-237, Judge.
Okay, it's called under a different number?
Yes. It's on page 5, the very top.
655-237. Okay, Kristen
Okay, I gotta
Rodriguez.
go.
All right, you've got 3 different misdemeanors. Talk to me, Mr. Limon. And I
Well,
know
sir, I'd
that
like-
you're announcing at 10:20.
Yes, sir. If I could, Your Honor, I'd like to speak with the prosecutor, confer over this case.
All right, I'm scheduling you to confirm.
Thank you kindly, sir.
Your Honor, Carlos Martinez,
Carlos Martinez, case number
625433, page 2, number 11.
62.
5433.
Got you right at the top.
Kayla Hernandez.
Right.
Your Honor, there's an MTR that we have reached an agreement subject to your approval. And I'm just waiting paperwork so that we can see if we're gonna do it this morning or what time we're gonna do it.
All right. Let me let the dust settle after the attorneys finish announcing and we'll see where we're at.
Okay, thank you, Judge.
You're welcome.
Your Honor, Mike Sawyer, may I approach?
Sawyer, yes, sir, you may.
I am in the courtroom, sir. I did call in at 9 a.m. this morning, and my client, I can see his face, Jared Floyd. Case number 664659.
664 659, there you are. He is present, so are
He's,
you.
I saw his face a while ago. He's there on the screen. Let me see. Jared Floyd.
What do you want to do?
I'm here.
Yeah, he's there. I would like to confer with the state, Your Honor, but I understand the line might be pretty long.
It is, but it's getting short quickly, so I'm scheduling you to confer, and we'll see where that goes.
Okay, may I be excused for about 5 minutes to announce in the 144th and come right back, Your Honor?
You can take all the time you need, because it's gonna be a while.
Thank you, Your Honor. I'll be right back.
Ready.
Your Honor, this is Attorney Joe Giamini. If I could announce on Ms. Cardenas' case.
Who is it?
Attorney Joe Giamini, Your Honor. It's Emily Cardenas on page 2, middle of the docket. 633678.
Yes, sir. She's in federal custody.
That's right, Your Honor. She's in federal custody. She's awaiting sentencing. She doesn't have a sentencing date until August 11th. I've informed the DA and provided documentation. They're going to run it by superiors to see if they would consider dismissing it since she's going to be in custody so long. They asked for 30 days.
It shouldn't take that long, but are you sure that's what you want?
I mean, I would like to dismiss. I would like for them to dismiss it, but they said they need to run it by superiors, and they'd ask for 30 days. So,
All right. My question was, they need 30 days to just ask a question, but okay, I'll give you 30-day reset on this. We'll recall you.
the 24th, Linda, is that okay?
That's fine, the 24th.
Okay.
yeah.
Thank you, Your Honor. May I be excused?
You're excused, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Attorneys, who needs to report? I see Carlos Martinez is sitting there with his hand up. Carlos Martinez.
Yeah, Judge, this is, we already covered it. Kayla, MTR, we have an agreement subject to your approval, and you said to sit around and wait so that.
Okay, no problem. It's just, I see your hand up on the screen.
I'm sorry, Judge.
Joanne.
Yeah, sorry about that. Give me 1 second to get the case number up.
Joanne,
Yes,
talk to me.
yes,
What's
Judge,
that?
I'm here. I'd like to report back from after conferring on my 2 cases, Judge.
Yes, ma'am.
And it's on page 2, Nicholas Crittenton. The
Right.
state needs time to review that for dismissal and or an offer. And the case number is 636-559.
Got you, okay.
All right, and on page 4,
Oh,
649,
okay. How much time does the
567.
state want on this?
Oh, they said 30 days would be enough, Judge.
Okay, then we'll give them 30 days to contemplate.
And the next one, Judge, is on page 4.
Yes, ma'am.
649-567, Edward Bonda. He wasn't here when the court called the docket. He had some issues, but he is on the Zoom now, Judge.
Very good. All right. Good morning, Mr. Banda.
Where
He's
is he?
still not answering. All right, so what you got?
Okay, so Judge, so they made me an offer. I need some time to talk it over with my client to find out what he wants to do. And if you could just give me 30 days on that one so I can have a reset on the same day for both of these.
Reset 30, okay.
March 24th on both.
All right, thank you. And then Judge, I have a client that was in felony court this morning that I learned had a warrant out of your court. I was wondering, could I come back after you finish with the docket to address that issue to figure out why?
Absolutely, no problem there.
Okay, should I come back at 11:30, Judge?
That might work. You might be delayed a little bit because we're going to take some pleas around that time, so.
Okay,
You can,
well,
we'll work with you on it. Don't worry about it.
all right, thank you, Judge. I'll be back. And may my clients be excused.
They are excused, folks.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, attorneys. A thunderous silence from the attorney.
Well, Judge, this is Miguel Nájera. I've conferred with the state. We have a plea deal on Mr. Corey Schneider. He's on page 9. Let me get the case number up here for you. Page 9, it is 671799.
All righty, that's Wilfredo Gomez.
It was 61799.
I missed. There we are. 671799. Corey Schneider.
Correct, Judge.
All right, what you got?
We just need to set up a date for a plea, Judge.
Okay. Linda, give him a date for a plea.
March the 9th or the 10th?
Give him one date for a plea.
The 9th, would it be in the morning?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Then the 9th will work.
Okay, so please send me and the prosecutors your client's email address so we can send out all the paperwork to you. So we will have the file ready for the plea that day.
I already sent it to the prosecutor. I'll chat it to you right now.
Thank you.
All right, attorneys, I'm sitting here quietly.
Randall Griner again, Your Honor.
Randall Griner again. You changed your last name. Okay.
Oh, okay. We've conferred. I'm gonna ask for a 30-day reset on both cases.
Randall, give me a case number. I've got 11
Yes,
pages.
Judge, page
12 pages.
4.
All right, page 4.
648-429.
648 429. That is
Santiago.
Benavides.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, what you got?
I'm asking for a 30-day reset to go over the offer that was given to me by the prosecutor.
Randall, does it take you 30 days to do that, Randall? Really?
Oh, man, it might even take me longer, Judge.
Oh, yeah. All right. We'll reset you 30 days. You didn't take the bait.
Okay, Judge, on Mr. Trevino, that's the one that's in family court. I will come back later. That's an MTR. We've conferred on that too.
Which one is
he's-
that one? Which case number?
He's on the next page, Judge, 656-721.
656-721 Trevino. Family court. Okay,
It's an MTR, Judge. Yeah, but he's in family court.
I got you.
I will
All right.
check it's later. I will give him a call to make sure that he logs in.
All
Can we have
right.
that set for the same day?
Linda, would you do so, please? Linda.
Yes,
this is
no,
the-
I'm sorry. I thought I had unmuted. March 24th. Sorry.
Okay, I'd already written that down, Linda. Thanks.
All right.
You're welcome.
Talk to me.
I'll check
somebody.
in,
Attorney.
see that he shows up. May I be
John
excused?
Gomez.
Mr. Gomez.
Yes, I'm here on James Marsh. He's number 2 on the docket.
Number 2 on the hit list. All right.
Yes. I've spoken with the prosecutor. We just received evidence a short while ago, so he wants us to review that before he tenders over a plea offer as well.
Which one are we
And
talking about?
This is James Marsh.
Yeah, but I show Sean Brown. Are you here for him?
I'm here for the law officer, Sean Brown. Your Honor.
Okay, and you are John Gomez. Okay. Okay, Mr. Gomez, I'm sorry, I had to get this straight. All right, what's the end result of your work?
So we need some time to review some additional discovery that was recently uploaded, Your Honor. And after reviewing with that, we'll get a plea offer from the state for Mr. Marsh. And I'm also here on John Blanks, who's at the middle of page 7.
Okay, so on Mr. Marsh, we're giving you 30 days, and that's all she wrote.
Okay.
It's already been reset 12 times. And then you got page 7, you said?
Yes, Your Honor, John Blanks in the middle of page 7.
John Blanks, 665-851. Talk to me.
It's the same issue, Your Honor. They just recently uploaded some additional discovery that I need some time to go over before they tender an offer.
Reset 30 together.
March the
Sounds
25th.
good. 25th?
Mhm.
Okay.
Now be aware and let your folks know that that previous case has been reset 12 times. I'm not going to reset it again.
Understood, Your Honor. Thank you.
Alrighty. Attorneys.
Thomas Lemon, sir, for Christian
Thomas
Rodriguez.
Lemon. Case number.
I have a few, 662-910.
Actually, it's 655-237, top of page 5.
655-237.
Yes, sir.
Kristen Rodriguez.
Yes, sir.
Present, Your Honor.
Hello.
Present, Your Honor.
Yes, ma'am. I know you are.
Okay.
I'm listening, Mr. Limon.
Oh, yeah, yes, sir. I've talked to to Prosecutor Kenneth Adoko. He needs 30 days to review and be able to tender an offer at that point.
State wants 30 days?
Yes, sir.
All right. Mr. Limon. The
Yes,
court,
sir.
the court expects when you're not going to be here that you let us know one way or the other ahead of time.
Yes, sir.
Your client was here promptly at 9. I appreciate that. That I did not hear from you at all, I don't appreciate. So keep in touch with us. Would you do that?
I'll do that, sir.
Please. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
All
Thank you.
right. I see,
March 25th, Mr. Limon.
Thank you, man.
I see Scott McCrum. What are you up to, Scott?
Good morning, Judge. I'm sorry, I was in another court and I thought I emailed Linda, but I didn't, but.
Ooh, then break out the whip. All right, Scott, I think you got 2 cases, don't you?
I've got 2 cases. The first one is on page 1, Comedio, Robert Comedio, 614-335.
614-335, Comedio.
Yes.
I thought we reset that already.
Well, we did. I don't know why it popped up again today, but he's on pretrial diversion. He's just starting it.
Okay, so then we don't need a reset, do we?
No, sir, I don't believe so.
Then make a note of that. 614-335, he's in PTD.
And the second is Amberlynn Gianni on page 11, I believe. 676-491 and 492.
676-491 and 492. Yes, sir.
She's present. If you can give me another reset, Judge, the original discovery that I received was incorrect. And I think they've sent out new discovery with new videos, but I haven't had a chance to review them.
All right. Scott, you've got 30 days.
Thank you, Judge.
March 25th, Mr. McCrum.
Very good. Thank you.
You're welcome.
We're excused, Judge.
You're excused, sir. You and your clients.
Have a good day. Thank you.
Take care. All right, I'm listing attorneys.
Judge, yes, this is Ron Zimmerman.
Ron Zimmerman.
Yes,
All right.
Judge. I'm here on Zaruni. He was excused to go to work. I did speak to the state. If I could get a short reset to confer with my client concerning the content of my discussion with the state.
It'd be nice if you gave me a case number instead of just a name.
671-894.
Yeah, that would be on page number 9,
9.
Judge.
Page what?
Page 9.
Page 9. Zaruni. All right, and you want a short reset. How about 1 week?
That would be fine, Judge.
You take 1 week, all right. I'm just
Sure.
teasing you. 1 week recall.
Okay, March the 2nd.
Ooh, don't do that.
No, March the 3rd.
March the 1st is election day.
No, I didn't.
Okay, 1 week recall. You gave him whatever date you want.
I said the 2nd. Is that okay, Judge? If not, I can give him the
Yeah,
3rd.
go ahead and do the 2nd.
Okay.
I may not be here, but that's all right. Rebecca Brett.
Judge, if I could, I
Sorry.
also have Mr. Green. He should be in the courtroom. We are scheduled for a plea with Mr. Green this morning.
All right.
I do. When do you plan on starting your
What's the
plea?
case
Judge?
number, Ron?
Oh, I'm sorry. It's on the add-on. page,
Okay,
Judge.
that's page 12. Okay.
And
Mr. Green, yes.
659-756. Yes, and that one is ready for a plea. We have all the paperwork.
Okay, ready. Ready, I reckon. All right. We'll probably call it somewhere between 11:15 and 11:30.
if I may be excused, Judge, to go to some other
Sure,
courts, and I will
sure.
be back here at 11:15 then, Judge.
There you go. Thank
All
you,
right.
sir.
Thank you.
Now, Ms. Brett.
Yes, good morning, Your
Followed by
Honor.
Ms. Kraus, followed by Ms. Settle. All right, Ms. Brett, talk to me.
So on 675-871, Mercedes Hendricks Denson.
675.
Page 11. Wait, 675.
That's right, 871.
Yeah.
675-871. Mercedes Hendrick Denson. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, Your Honor. We're asking for a reset to get an affidavit of non-prosecution, at which point the state will review the case for dismissal.
How long will it take?
Your
30
Honor, I don't,
days?
30 days sounds good to me. March 25th.
Don't you have another one, Ms. Britt?
I do, Your Honor. It's 662-658 Teresa Wilson. It's on the add-on list.
Okay. Teresa Wilson, she's here. This
And
is, what are you doing on this one?
Your Honor, the state has given us an offer. Stephanie needs probably 30 days to relay that offer and talk out the case with Ms. Wilson.
All right, reset 30 days.
March 25th. And Judge, may I be excused?
You are excused. Ms. Kraus.
Yes, good morning, Judge. I have Daniel Rangel. He's at the top of page 4. 646817.
Gotcha. Okay, now he did not answer earlier. Is he here now?
Yes, Daniel.
Yes, sir, Your Honor.
He was here, Judge. He just didn't unmute himself in time, and he didn't want to interrupt you when you moved on.
Good idea not to interrupt me. Go ahead. What you got?
We applied for pretrial diversion, Judge, so we're just waiting on an answer for that.
Did you just now apply today or is it?
No, we applied a week ago, Judge, the day that we were given to apply.
Okay, so we're gonna reset 30 days on PTD. We'll see where we're at then.
Thank you, Judge.
March 25th.
March 25th. Okay, thank you, Linda. Are we excused?
You are excused and so is your client. Mr.
Okay, thanks,
Hernandez.
Daniel. You can log off. Thank you, Judge.
Ms. Settle.
Yes, Judge, I'm here on 675754. That's either on 10 or 11, page 10 or 11.
11.
And it's 11, thank you. And it's Maria Cantu. And I would ask for a 30-day reset, Judge. I have conferred with the state and received an offer. So I'd like to have some time to go over that with her and as well as the e-discovery.
30 days. All right.
March 25th.
Thank you very much. May I be excused?
You are excused, ma'am. Thank you.
And my client as well. Thank you.
Of course.
Thank you.
All right, you're welcome.
And Your Honor, Ed Bartolome, we've conferred
Bartolome.
on Mr. Mayor's, Your Honor, page 1. We'd like a 30-day reset, Your Honor. They've made an offer. I need to confer with him, review the file, and come back with a decision, Judge.
Okay. 30 days it is, Edward.
March 25th.
Pardon?
March 25th.
Thank you. Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome, Ed. Take care of yourself. Stay safe.
Carlos waits patiently. Good to see you, Carlos.
All right. Take care.
Same here, Ed.
Same to you, Carlos.
Yeah.
All right. Attorneys, who else? Deborah Burke, what are you doing?
Ready for a plea on Alyssa Holquin.
All right. What other attorneys need to answer or to report right now? Because I'm gonna disappear on you and
Yes, I'm here.
and get these pleas ready. I gotta go through this.
Just, you were gonna let me know on my MTR when you might want to hear it. I know you got pleas.
I don't have pleas.
Okay, well, there's an MTR. And
Carlos, you didn't hear my enunciation.
Oh, okay.
I said I don't have fleas.
Oh, please, I'm sorry, Judge.
Hey, I gotta laugh a little bit with it. Guy
that-
with 112 cases today. Damn.
You know, I hadn't been in my Crystal City property for a while, my building down there. And I have a new neighbor that's got several dogs. And their dogs are right next to my fence. And I got fleas in my backyard.
Hey, spray the hell out of them. All right, let me see what we got. What's the story on this MTR? Do you know?
Judge, they're willing to continue her and put her on SRAM, extend her 6 months, but subject to your approval.
That's not a problem. You guys work that out. I don't have a problem with okaying it. Just get the paper together and submit it to me and I'll sign off on it, okay?
Yeah, are you gonna want to have a hearing or we just give you the paperwork, Judge?
Oh, sure, just give me the paperwork.
Perfect, perfect. So I'll wait for,
It's an agreed issue.
right.
We don't need a hearing for that.
Okay, great, Judge. I'll just
At
wait
least-
for Linda to send me
At
my.
least I don't need a hearing for it. If you want to insist on one.
No, because bad things happen in hearings, Judge. Bad things happen in hearings.
I hear you. All right. Who else needs to report? I see Brenda down there.
I'm
What do you
back.
want?
Okay, Your Honor, I conferred with the state and my client also, but I don't have all the discovery. The prosecutor's trying to send some of it to me or to make sure that it's in the e-discovery. Could I just get one reset for him to think about the offer that they've
Give me
made?
the case number, Brenda.
Oh, I'm sorry. 648-708. Indecent exposure, Ezekiel Rosales.
Page 4, Judge.
Sorry.
648-708.
Correct.
Ezequiel Rosales.
Rosales.
You want, how much time, Brenda?
30 days.
All right, we'll give you 30-day reset for a plea.
March 25th.
Ooh, that's 2 days before my birthday.
So is it going to be a plea, Brenda, or we're going to come back to see if it's going to
I'm not sure. I mean,
Okay.
we're still in negotiations.
Okay. Okay.
All right. Thank you. May I leave?
Brenda, just be aware it's been reset 7 times already, so you're bumping up against the deadlines.
Okay, I know.
All righty.
All right. Thank you.
Okay, folks.
Hi, Debbie.
My back is hurting. I'm gonna take a break and look into these pleas. Anybody just absolutely gotta go somewhere, needs to report now.
Sir, I'm waiting for my attorney. It's Julio Zavala.
Yes, sir.
Excuse me, sir.
You have to continue to wait for him unless he's already showed up.
No, she already showed, but she said that she just waiting for a plea deal.
Okay. Well, then
Excuse me, Your Honor.
yes.
This is Jason Hernandez speaking with Miss Russell, my attorney. I need to speak to her about my plea. I don't know if you can have more
I'm
time.
here. I'm here, Judge. I'm just done
okay.
conferring. I need to announce and then I can speak to Mr. Hernandez, Gil.
Okay, Linda, place them in breakout so she can talk to her client.
Okay. Can I announce first, Judge? Do you mind?
Certainly. Case number.
It is
643-832. That one?
Thank you, Linda.
Okay. Page 3.
3.
823.
643 what?
823.
Yes, okay. Ms. Russell, what you got?
State would like 30 days to review body cam for dismissal. Possible dismissal, sorry.
All righty.
March 25th.
March 25th. Thank you. And then now if I could have that breakout room, I'd greatly
Sure.
appreciate it.
All
Okay,
right.
give me 1 second.
It is 10:45. The court's taking a break.
Thank you.
Ms. Russell, go back to 25 and I will put your client in there.
Perfect. Thank you.
Excuse me, Linda?
Hold on, give me a second.
Yes, ma'am.
Who's calling me?
Christopher Sanchez.
Yes, sir. How can I help you?
So I was hiring an attorney and he said that I was already assigned one.
Yeah, I thought you needed court appointed on your.
I did. I just thought I wouldn't qualify for one. So I went out looking for one.
No, I have one for you. Why don't you give me a call and I can give you that information, okay?
Yes, ma'am. Let me get that number really quick. One second. What's the number?
My phone number is 210
Yes.
335
335
2172.
2172. And I'll give you a call at this moment.
Okay,
All right. Thank you so much.
you're welcome. This one's ready.
Hey, Linda, it's Mario Gomez.
Uh-huh.
Do you know where we are in the lineup as far as pleas?
I
Fabian
know I have a
Rodriguez?
bunch. Have you talked to the prosecutors? They wanted to talk to you on your case.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah. I think it was Kenneth that wanted to talk to you.
Okay, if you can put me in the breakout room with him, that's fine.
Yeah, let me put you in a breakout room and then I will let him know you're in a breakout room, okay?
Okay, thank
I'm
you.
gonna put you in two and I'll let him know you're in there.
Okay.
Okay, okay.
Judge, may I approach?
Court is in recess, ma'am.
Okay, court's in recess. Do you know how long court is in recess for?
Not too long from now. He should be back any minute.
All right, thank you.
Uh-huh.
Jesus,
Yes,
I'm gonna put you back in the breakout room.
thank you. Yeah, I tried to chat with my client and got disconnected.
Okay, I'm putting you right back because I already informed him you're in there. Hold on. Blues Galaxy S9. Yes, Judge.
Miss Lisa Flores. Hi, Miss Lisa.
Yes, it's Linda. How can I
Oh,
help you?
yes. Sorry, Miss Linda. I was just want to see what do I have to wait here because my attorney, I believe he went to defer, and I've been waiting here, but I haven't heard anything else.
What is your case number?
My case, I have is that meeting number fine or no?
No, what is your name?
Abraham Rangel.
Do you know your SID number, sir? Oh, Abraham?
Yes, ma'am.
Abraham or Daniel?
No, Abraham.
Okay, hold on. What is your date of birth?
10/25/1989.
He's on page 8, Linda, 668-455.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
Well, I guess he must have logged off. You're gonna have to wait till he comes back. I don't know what happened to Mr. Hicks.
Yeah, and I've been I texted him too, but he didn't reply back. I don't know what's going on at this point.
You're just gonna have to wait. I'm gonna see if I can get in contact with him.
All righty.
Linda, this is Joanne Akel. Did the judge take a break?
Yes, he did, but is there something I can help you with?
I needed to address the court about a warrant that was issued for one of my clients.
Oh, on that. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, you're gonna have to wait for him. But
Okay.
yeah.
Did he say what time he might be back?
Maybe about 11:15.
All right, well, I'll just hang out here.
Okay.
Thank you, Linda.
Uh-huh, you're welcome.
Hey, Linda, it's Mario Gomez. I believe
Yeah.
we're ready for a plea.
You are gonna be ready for a plea.
Yes,
Okay, cool.
thank you.
Uh-huh.
And then, Miss Linda, this is Monica Guerrero. I need to confer on Mr. Michael Bradburn, please.
Okay, yes, give me 1 second and I'll put you in a breakout.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Mhm.
Program, is that correct? Yes, sir. Okay, because the plea bargain, the felony wants is for him to volunteer to that.
Kevin or Kenny, can you assist Judge Guerrero? I put her in a breakout room on Michael.
Yes, ADA Stone is going to take that, Linda, since I'm on
Okay.
plea duty today.
Okay.
Hello, Miss Linda.
Yes.
This is Kevin Cuellar. I was just informed by my lawyer to log on to court today. I'm not too sure if I missed the docket. My understanding, I thought I had court on the 28th, given my pretrial officer's date. But I just wanted to let you know that I was in.
Okay, do you have a case number?
Page 7, the last one on page 7.
Thank you, thank you.
And Mr. Barron said he was just in another Zoom court that
Okay.
he'll be logging on pretty soon.
Okay, so just sit tight then, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Hey, Linda, it's Mary. Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Hi, yes, ma'am. On Mr. Zavala, we just needed to, if we could just reset it for a plea on the 30th. We're good to go. I think I emailed you his email address, and also I emailed Mr. Stone his email address as well.
Okay, so we're gonna reset for plea March
Yes, ma'am.
30th.
I think it was, let me double check my messages. I'm sorry. Yes.
Yes, okay, yeah, that's fine. And like I said, like you said, just send me the step and we'll send everything out to you so we can be ready on that day.
Perfect. All right. Thank you, ma'am.
You're
And
welcome.
y'all have a great morning.
You
Thank
too,
you.
Mary. Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Okay, Miss, so I'll be able to be dismissed? That was my
Yes,
attorney.
he was your attorney, so yes, it's gonna be reset to March the 30th for a plea. So your attorney, Mary, will be sending me an email with your email information so I can send out paperwork, and the DAs will be sending out paperwork. So I just need you to make sure that you go through everything with your attorney in a timely manner so we can do this and have everything ready on the 30th so it can plea out.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Linda,
Yes, ma'am.
this is Joanne Nickel again. The judge gave me a setting for March 24th on 2 cases that I had set this morning. And I just realized looking at my calendar that I have an all-day hearing set on that day.
Okay, do you
Can we
want it the 25th?
The 25th, can we do the 23rd?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
I'll
You'll mark it up.
reset
You
for
want,
the
you
23rd.
want the case numbers?
No, I got it. I
Okay.
got it. So I'll reset them on the 23rd.
Thank you, Linda. I appreciate it.
You're
And then I'll
welcome.
wait for the judge to get back on the other matter.
Okay. Oh, what's that case number, Joanne? So I can pull the case.
Okay, it's 662146. And I called the clerks and told them also, so maybe, I don't know, I talked to Lorraine, maybe she pulled
Oh,
it.
yes.
I don't know.
Oh, it was a failure to appear on the 16th.
Yes, I know, and I didn't show up either, and
Okay.
I totally jacked up my calendar apparently.
No problem. Okay, I have the file right here. Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, folks, let's get some pleas done. Anybody got a report real quick?
Judge, this is Joanne Akel again on that.
You changed your last name again.
I did.
Joanne Akel again.
Okay. Yes, I apparently I did. Anyway.
Okay, what you got, Joanne? What's
Well,
case number we're talking about?
Okay, so this is on a warrant that was issued out of your court, Judge. I mentioned it to Linda. I don't know if you have the file, but the number is 662146.
Tell me about it.
Okay, so apparently you issued a failure to appear for an appearance on February 16th. Judge, I did not even appear on that date. I apparently made a big mistake on my calendar. I didn't have it calendared, so I didn't notify my client to be there. And her case is going to be resolved by going to the mental health court. We are working on it out of the felony, and I think that may be done within the next 2 weeks. So if the court could see fit to lift the warrant and reinstate the bond, I would appreciate it.
Linda?
Yes, sir. I have the file right here.
All right, go ahead and recall the warrant and reinstate the bond.
Okay.
All right,
Thank you, Judge. I appreciate it. May I be excused?
you are excused.
Joanne, do you want me
Yes.
to go ahead and reset this one with the other ones?
Yes, the other one was reset to March 14th.
Okay, I'll
Well,
do.
Okay,
Tell
but
me, Linda, tell me which cases we're gonna plead right now. I've got Michael Rendon and Eddie Elizalde. Who else we got?
Okay, we've got 624-848,
624-848. Who is that?
Salas Jose,
Carlos,
no, Jose Salas.
S-A-L-A-S.
Yes, sir.
What's the charge?
DWI,
First?
yes.
Okay. What else we got?
So you got Rendon, and then we have that one that I told you that's an add-on. It's Timothy Roundtree,
Mhm.
the 657-528.
657,
528, it's on the very bottom of your add-on sheet.
right? What's the name?
Shahab,
Or Ahani.
thank you.
You're welcome, Linda.
What's the charge?
DWI first. And it looks like it's gonna be obstruction.
And what else we got?
And then we have, of course, you said Eddie Elizalde, which you already have.
Yeah, I got that.
And then we've got
Who's the attorney on Elizalde?
Roundtree,
And on Salas?
Norton,
Who?
Jay Norton,
Okay. What about on Rendon?
Rendon.
He's the add-on.
Judge, I'm on that case, Judge. It's Ms. Beza, BEZA.
Thank you.
So we got 4, please.
Wait, we got more. 659-756. Jeffrey Allen Green.
Miss Linda, I don't see Mr. Zimmerman on here right now.
He said he was gonna come back. Okay, well, I know Mr. Green
Who's
is
the attorney on Green and what's the charge?
Ronald Zimmerman. It's DWI plus.
Who else we got?
Alyssa,
Try it again without interruption.
Alyssa,
Case number.
Yes.
663-008. That's, then the attorney is Deborah Burke.
Yes, Your Honor, I'm present.
And what's the defendant's name?
Alyssa,
Mhm.
and the last name is Holguin. Holguin. Holguin.
And the charge,
Bell ID.
say again?
Bell ID.
Okay. Do we have any more?
Yes, 671-825.
Defendant,
Fabian Rodriguez.
was that on today's docket?
It was on the add-on list, sir.
What's the charge?
Fail to stop, give info.
And the attorney?
Jesus Gomez.
Yeah, we had that set 2 days ago, right?
Yes. And we had to come back because the paperwork wasn't ready, but now it is.
All right. Is that it?
That is all of them. With
Okay.
the exception of Mr. Zimmerman, is he on now?
What time is it?
Yes, I am here, Linda.
All right, thank
All
you.
right. At this time, the court calls the following cases. Case number 671-825, State versus Fabian Rodriguez. Case number 633-630, State versus Michael Rendon. Case
We're
65
present already, Judge.
I'm sorry, what?
We're present already, Judge, on Michael Rendon.
Thank you. 657-571, State versus Eddie Elizalde. Case number 624-848, State versus Jose Salas. 657-528, State versus Shahab Farahani. 659-756, State versus Jeffrey Green.
Here, Your Honor.
Case number 663-068, State versus Alyssa Olguin.
Present, Your Honor.
Alrighty. I'm gonna need to see each of you, and I'm gonna ask you to raise your right hand after I've checked with you. 671-825, Fabian Rodriguez, where are you? Okay, I see you. Very good. Michael Rendon. Eddie Elizalde. Eddie Elizalde. I don't see her here. Eddie Elizalde.
I'm here, Your Honor.
Where's he at?
Right here. Right here, Your Honor.
Okay. You need to take your cap off, Eddie. 624-848. Salas, Jose Salas.
Okay, Your Honor.
All right. Shahab Farhani.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Okay. Good morning to you, sir. Jeffrey Green.
Here, Your Honor. Here, Your Honor.
All right, you're in the courtroom, looks like, right?
Yes.
Thank you. And Alyssa Olguin.
I'm here, Your Honor.
All right. Would each of you that I have just named, would you please raise your right hand? Do each of you solemnly swear that in this proceeding, the information responses you provide will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? Mr. Fabian Rodriguez.
Sir.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Put your hand down. Michael Rendon.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Put your hand down. Eddie Elizalde.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Put your hand down. Jose Salas.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Put your hand down. Shahab Farahani.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Put your hand down. Jeffrey Green.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Put your hand down. And Alyssa Olguin.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. You may put your hand down. Each of you has been charged with some offense against the laws of Texas. And before we proceed, I have to make clear to you that you have certain constitutional rights and protections that you're entitled to. Each of you individually has the right to remain silent. That means that you do not have to make any kind of statement. You don't have to answer questions. You don't have to turn in paperwork that has your signature, especially papers that admit or confess to wrongdoing. It's called the right to remain silent. Each of you has that right. Each of you has the right to a jury trial. That means that you and your attorney, working with the state, could select 6 disinterested citizens from a pool of disinterested citizens, and those 6 would be the people who would see and hear any and all information or testimony, evidence, if any, And those 6 people would decide whether you're not guilty or whether you've been proven guilty beyond reasonable doubt. It's called the right to a jury trial. Each of you individually has what's called the right of confrontation. That means that if you decide to go to trial, you individually, with your attorney, could question, challenge, or cross-examine any witness who would testify. That's called the right of confrontation. Each of you individually has the right to appeal. That means that you, yourself, or your attorney, or the 2 of you together, could demand that a higher court review the official record and the evidence in your proceeding and answer any legal challenges that you might be making. That's called the right of appeal. I just caution you, some people think they can do it on their own, but be aware that the right of appeal has particular time limitations, requirements of specific documents, and correct information. So it's not easy to do, but it is a very important right. Each of you and the state in each of your cases has the right to demand that this proceeding be held in the open public courtroom. Because of the COVID pandemic, we're not doing that. But we can only proceed if you have individually signed a consent to video conference. That is, instead of being live and in the courtroom, we're doing this, as you see, by computer. So that each of you, and by the way, the state has that same right, so they have to sign a consent form too. Do all of you understand what I have just told you about your rights and protections? Mr. Fabian Rodriguez.
Yes, sir.
Ms. Elisa Holguin.
Yes, sir.
Jeffrey Green.
Yes, sir.
Shahab Farahani.
Yes, sir.
Jose Salas.
Yes, sir.
Eddie Elizalde.
Yes, sir.
And Michael Rendon.
Yes, sir.
Now, in order to proceed, all of you had to review and sign documents. Before you signed those documents, did you review them with your attorney? Is there anyone that did not review the documents and sign them with the help and the guidance of your attorney? Anyone? All right. Let me briefly talk about the documents that you did review and sign. First of all, you have a document that's titled Defendant's Waiver of Constitutional Rights and Court's Admonitions. That document repeats in writing the rights and protections that I have discussed with you verbally. My discussion has been recorded by Ms. Kayleen Rivera. She is the certified court reporter. That's the official record. But you are seeing this on those documents. It tells you, among other things, that same document, that any deal you've made with the state is not binding on me as the judge. As the judge, I have the requirement, the responsibility, and the authority to say yes or no to your deal. If I say yes, you got a deal. If I say no, your deal is over. Also, I have the authority and responsibility to set your punishment. I can set or give you any punishment within the range of punishment for your particular offense to which you plead. Including, I can give you a punishment within the range that might be heavier than what you agreed to. If I reject your deal, or if I give you a punishment that's in any way heavier than what you agreed to, then the law would allow you to start all over again, and nothing that you said or signed would be used against you. That document tells you that. Did each of you review that document and sign it? Is there anyone that did not review and sign the document titled Defendant's Waiver of Constitutional Rights and Court's Admonitions? Each of you was given a document that's titled Trial Court's Certification of Defendant's Right of Appeal. That's where I certify to each of you that because you have individually made a deal with the state, it is your own agreement, you give up your right to appeal. Is there anyone that did not review or understand that you were giving up your right to appeal by making a deal with the state? I take it from the silence that you all saw it, understood it, and signed it. I think all of you, probably most of you, have signed a request or an application for probation. There's two kinds of probation, what we call regular probation. What it requires is that you live up to 100% of the conditions of supervision. As long as you do that, you will not be sent to jail. You will not be given a jail punishment that you actually go to jail. Some of you may get deferred adjudication probation. That's where I don't even find you guilty of the charge to which you plead. And you have to live up to 100% of the conditions of supervision. If you do that, then the case gets dismissed, and under Texas law, you've not even been convicted of the charge to which you pled. So if you violate the conditions, if you fail or refuse to live up to 100%, the state will ask me to give you official notice, bring you in here for a hearing. At which time, if the evidence is sufficient in my mind, then I can actually give you a conviction that follows you the rest of your life. And you'll be looking at 100% of the range of punishment for the particular offense to which you plead. So let's start off with Mr. Fabian Rodriguez. What was the original charge? Was it failure to stop and give information? Mr. Gomez and the state, that was a question.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right.
Yes.
To that charge, is there the state making any kind of a motion or anything?
No, Your Honor, no motions on this.
All
one.
right. And to that charge, Mr. Fabian Rodriguez, how do you plead?
A no content, sir.
A no contest plea is taken as a guilty plea in this court. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
And it is sufficient for me to convict you. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Did anyone threaten you, intimidate you, or promise you anything other than the plea bargain deal you've made in exchange for your plea of no contest?
No, sir.
All right. Are you a U.S. citizen, Mr. Rodriguez?
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir. All right. You pled no contest. Because I see that there's going to be a recommendation for deferred adjudication. I find that there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty, but I do not find you guilty at this time. Do you have children you support, Mr. Rodriguez?
Yes, sir.
How many children do you have?
I have two boys.
What are their ages?
I have an 8-year-old and a 2-year-old.
All right. State, what is the recommendation on his plea of no contest?
Yes, Judge, it's going to be granted deferred adjudication for a period of 6 months. He will not apply for early termination of community supervision, $300 fine plus court cost, 40 hours of community service, restitution to Randall Allen Martin, if any, and a written apology to Officer Eduardo Escobar.
A written apology to whom?
Officer Eduardo Escobar.
You want to explain that to me?
Yes, because of the defendant's failure to stop and give the information, it costs a San Antonio Police Department time and resources that could have been saved had he just given the information.
And that requires an apology to a particular officer instead of to the department?
We can make it to the department if that's what you want to do. Originally, it was for Officer Escobar because he was the officer that was working on it, but the state's not going to object to the entire police department.
Mr. Gomez,
Is our agreement, Your Honor.
I'm sorry,
That is our agreement.
that is your agreement. All right. I approve the agreement. By the way, Mr. Rodriguez, what is your total income from all sources?
Not too sure, maybe like 2,500 a month.
All right. Do you live with the children and the mother of the children?
I don't, sir. I
Do you
pay
pay child support?
Yes, sir.
You are paying child support?
I do, yes, sir.
All right. How much are you paying, sir?
I give them 300 each a month.
So you're
then, of
paying a
course, when
total
I
of
have to-
600? You're paying 600
sir.
and then you also pay for health insurance?
Yes, sir.
All right. Then I approve the recommendation as submitted. You are granted 6 months deferred adjudication.
Thank you, sir.
You will pay a $300 fine plus court costs. You'll do the 40-hour community service restitution. Now, there's restitution. Mr. Delco, read that into the record and spell it, because I'm not sure who it is or how much.
Yes, well, the restitution amount is to be determined. We're waiting to see if the insurance would have covered it. But the spelling of the complaining witness was RANDALL. Middle name is Allen, ALLAN. Last name is Martin, MARTIN.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
All right. You will have, all of you that get probation will have 7 days to appear in the offices of County Court of Law number 5, at which time you're to have your thumbprint placed on documents, official documents as required by law. All right, Mr. Rodriguez, your supervisory fee is going to be $34 a month.
Yes, sir.
And don't leave this hearing until you meet with a lady by the name of Maricela Luna. She's going to get you started on probation. Is that understood?
Yes, sir.
That applies to all of you that get probation of whatever kind.
Judge, our CLO, we don't have Mari today, it's Santos.
Okay. Then meet with that lady. All right. I'm not going to order an apology letter. The plea is sufficient in my mind. On Michael Rendon, are you a U.S. citizen? Michael Rendon?
Yes, sir.
All right, and what were you charged with? What was the original charge, Ms. Beza, state?
Judge, he was charged with DWI first. The state has agreed to offer him deferred obstruction.
Right. State, what is the, are you amending to bring in count 2, or is this strictly just waive count 1 and proceed on count 2?
The state was moving to amend the information to add count 2.
Any objection from defense?
No objection, Judge.
Judge, I don't see it's a DWI first. I show it's a DWI with BAC.
All right, which way is it, folks? What does it show? Ms. Beza, do you know? Ms. Beza? You're muted. I
Judge,
think.
yes, Judge. It actually is filed. Correct, Judge. It's a DWI with BAC.
All right, so the charge then was driving while intoxicated with a blood alcohol content of 0.15 or higher, which is commonly
Correct.
called driving while extremely intoxicated. The state has moved to add count 2, which is obstruction. And are you proceeding on obstruction, Mr. Delco?
Yes, Your Honor, we're waiving and abandoning the extreme intoxication enhancement, and we're going to proceed solely on the obstruction.
Okay. Defense, any objection?
No objection, Judge.
And do you waive the 10-day notice of amendment?
We do, Judge.
All right. Mr. Rendon, to the
Yes, sir.
charge, to the charge of obstruction of a passageway, highway, or waterway. How do you plead, sir?
No contest.
As we said earlier, and we'll say again, no contest is considered a guilty plea in this court. Is that understood?
Yes, sir.
Did anyone threaten you, intimidate you, or promise you anything in exchange for that plea?
No, sir.
All right. I accept your plea of no contest. I find there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty, but I do not. State, what are you recommending by way of punishment or the agreement?
Deferred adjudication for 14 months. No, defendant is not going to apply for early termination. $600 fine plus court costs. 48 hours of community service. DWI education program. Victim impact panel live. Ignition interlock for 7 months. And that is the recommendation from the state, Judge.
Okay, I didn't clearly hear the fine is how much?
$600.
600.
Correct.
And court costs. All right. Mr. Rendon, do you have children you support?
Yes, sir.
How many?
2,
Ages?
13 and 15.
Say again?
13 and 15.
Okay. And what is your total income from all sources?
35 to 4,000 a month.
Actually, I think I saw a note that says you make 1,000 a week,
Yeah.
which translates to 4,300 a month, just to be mathematically correct.
Yes,
All
sir.
right. I accept the recommendation. You are granted 14 months deferred adjudication. You will pay a $600 fine plus court costs. You will perform 48 hours of community service restitution. You'll do the complete DWI education program, the victim impact panel live. You will have ignition interlock installed in your personal vehicle for 7 months as a minimum. Your supervisory fee is going to be $43 a month. Is there a TAP evaluation, Mr. Delco?
I believe there is, Judge. Let me double check on that. I'm sorry.
That's ordinarily what happens, but I didn't hear you recite it. TAP evaluation and recommendations is required. Any recommendations are subject to my approval or disapproval. Any questions, Mr. Rendon?
No, no, sir.
Ms. Beza?
Judge, Mr. Rendon, we would like to address the issue of having to travel for work. Mr. Rendon currently works providing emergency support services for nurses and other health professionals. So for example, the court has previously allowed him to travel to Brownsville when the COVID numbers became critical. So that's basically the essence of Mr. Rendon's job. So therefore, we're asking for the court's permission to allow him to travel to those critical areas that need emergency support services. Mr. Rendon is willing to provide the court with documentation as he has in the past in reference to what areas are of critical need, and to that way the court can know where he's going to be providing these emergency services, Judge. So we can get something saying that he is allowed to travel for work, Judge.
The court will grant Mr. Rendon authority to travel on a regular basis for employment only. But he is to keep the probation officer fully informed of his travel. Since this was originally an extreme intox, each time he goes on a travel or takes travel for employment, upon return, immediately upon return, he shall take a drug alcohol test. Is that understood, Mr. Rendon?
Yes, sir.
All right. Any further questions, Ms. Beza?
Nothing further, Judge. Thank you.
You're welcome. Eddie Elizalde. Eddie
I'm here,
Elizalde.
Your Honor.
Mr. Elizalde, you are a U.S. citizen?
Yes, sir.
Well, I'm at it. Jose Salas, are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes, sir.
Shahab Farahani, are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes, sir.
Jeffrey Green, are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes, sir.
And Alyssa Olguin, are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes, sir.
All day.
I didn't hear you, Ms. Olguin.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. All right. Eddie Elizalde, you were charged originally with DWI with a blood alcohol content of 0.15 or higher. Is that correct, Mr. Roundtree?
It is, Your Honor.
All right. State, you have a motion.
I believe so, Judge. Give me 1 second. The state moves to amend the information.
Is it to amend or to waive and abandon the extreme?
No, I think you're right, Judge. The state moves to waive and abandon the enhancement language.
All right. And proceed on DWI misdemeanor B, is that correct?
Yes, Judge.
All right. To that charge, Mr. Elizalde, how do you plead?
Contest.
All right, sir. You understand that on that plea, I can convict you immediately. Is that understood?
Yes, sir.
Did anyone threaten you, intimidate you, or promise you anything other than the plea bargain in exchange for your plea of no contest?
No, sir.
All right. The court finds that there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty, but I do not. Instead, I will grant you deferred adjudication, and I'll ask the state to recite into the record the recommendation that's been worked out by the state and defense on punishment.
Yes, sir. The recommendation here is for a $500 fine, court costs, 12 months of deferred adjudication, 48 hours of service, DWI education course.
Say what?
DWI education course.
I got you, okay.
Victim impact panel. TAP evaluation. The ignition interlock device for half the term, so 6 months. And as part of this agreement, the state will be taking into consideration a case under cause number 657572.
57, what's the last number?
572, Judge.
2. What is that charge?
That charge, I believe, is reckless driving.
Correct.
Mr. Roundtree, is this the agreement that you have made?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Elizalde, is this your agreement?
Yes, sir.
Do you have minor children you support?
Yes, sir.
How many do you have?
2.
Ages?
10 and 12.
Okay, and what is your total income, sir?
Approximately $27.50 a month.
And do you live with the children and the mother?
I do not.
So are you paying child support on a regular basis?
I am.
How much are you paying?
Approximately $942 a month.
942?
Correct.
All right. Okay. The court approves the basic agreement has been reached by the parties. You are granted 12 months deferred adjudication. You will pay a $500 fine plus court costs. You're granted 12 months deferred adjudication. You'll perform 48 hours community service restitution. You do the DWI education program in good faith, the victim impact panel. You'll submit a TAP evaluation, and the recommendations are subject to my approval. You'll have ignition interlock on your vehicle for 6 continuous months. The court takes in consideration and dismisses case number 657572. Your supervisory fee in your case will be $29 a month. Any questions, Mr. Roundtree?
Your Honor.
Mr. Elizalde?
No, Your Honor.
State,
I'm sorry, what was the question, Judge?
do you have any questions on this matter?
No, sir, I don't.
Okay, is Mr. Stone is handling it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Stone. All right. Jose Salas.
Yes, sir.
Hello, Mr. Salas.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Actually,
were charged
Judge-
I beg your pardon?
Pardon my interruption, but I think Mr. Delco is handling.
I don't hear you again.
Pardon my interruption, but I think Mr. Delco is handling this one.
Oh, Mr. Delco, okay. Thank you. Mr. Salas, you were charged with DWI. Misdemeanor B, is that correct, Mr. Norton?
Yes, sir.
All right, and what is the agreement on this, more or less? State, defense?
Your Honor, I don't think Mr. Salas has signed the plea agreement form.
I
'Cause I
believe
don't have a signed copy.
I have a signed copy, Judge, so there should be one.
Ms. Flores, do we have everything signed or not?
It was
I
signed
don't have. the
February
plea-
10th.
Okay. I don't have the plea agreement. That was Ashley, so I don't know if maybe she just didn't forward it. I have no idea.
No, I have it. It's just not signed by the defendant. It hasn't been signed off by the judge, and it doesn't even look like it was approved by the court, so I'm not sure. Can you confirm his
All right.
email address?
Mr. Norton, I'm gonna have to set this aside. We'll establish just what the heck is going on and we'll get it cleared up. 657528, Shahab Farahani. You were charged originally with DWI also, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
All right. And state, what are you doing on this? Do you have a motion?
Yes, sir, I believe this is for obstruction. If you give me a second, I'm pulling it up.
Are you amending or waiving and proceeding on obstruction?
It looks like we are amending the information. The state moves to amend the information to add count 2, obstruction of a highway, and waive and abandon count 1.
All right. Mr. Roundtree, any objection?
Your Honor, no objection at all.
And do you waive the 10-day notice on amendment?
We do.
All right, then, Mr. Farahani, what's going on is that you're now charged with obstruction of a passageway, highway, or waterway. And with the obvious intent for you to get deferred adjudication. To that charge, how do you plead, sir?
No contest, Your Honor.
Did anyone threaten you, intimidate you, or promise you anything other than the plea bargain for your plea of no contest?
No, sir.
And you understand that based on this plea, I could convict you right now.
Yes, sir.
All right. State, what is your recommendation on this matter?
Judge, the recommendation is for a $250 fine, court costs, 12 months of deferred adjudication, DWI education course, TAP evaluation, victim impact panel, and the ignition interlock device for half the term.
Mr. Roundtree, is this the agreement?
is the agreement, Your Honor, but I would like to bring to the court's attention, the paperwork also included a waiver of the option to apply for non-disclosure once the probation is finished and all other requirements are met. In speaking with Mr. Stone, the state has agreed to waive that part of the paperwork, and so we would ask that you would strike that out.
State?
That's correct. That's correct, Judge. No objection.
All right, then the court will strike from the paperwork the waiver of the right to file a request, whether it's done or not, it's a separate issue. But we're going to strike the requirement of the waiver of application for expungement or non-disclosure. Anything else, Mr. Roundtree? Mr. Roundtree?
Oh, Your Honor, nothing else.
All right. Mr. Farahani, the court approves the recommendation, the recommendations that have been submitted concerning the disposition of this case. You are fined $250. You're granted 12 months deferred adjudication. You'll pay court costs. You'll do a complete DWI education program. You'll submit to a TAP evaluation. Recommendations on, you'll do the recommendations subject to my approval. You'll have a victim, you'll do a victim impact panel. You'll have ignition interlock installed in your vehicle for a continuous 6 months as a minimum. Do you have children, sir?
Yes, sir.
How many?
2 boys, 7 and 10, and my daughter is graduating high school, 18.
Okay. Does she still live at home?
Yes, sir.
Do you live at home with the children?
Yes, sir.
And does the mother work outside the house?
She does not. She lives in the house, but she doesn't work outside the house.
Okay. All right. And your total income from all sources?
Around $2,200 a month right now.
All right. You will pay a supervisory fee of $29 a month. All of you that are getting probation, you will meet with the CLO, that's Court Liaison Officer, before you leave here. Don't leave this hearing. Each of you will have to appear in County Court of Law number 5 to have your thumbprint placed on the documents. Jeffrey Green.
Here.
Mr. Green, you were charged with DWI with a blood alcohol content of 0.15 or higher, also known as extreme intoxication. Is that correct, Mr. Zimmerman?
That is correct, Judge.
All right, State, do you have a motion in this case? State, do you have a motion on this case? Jeffrey Green.
1 second, Judge. I'll look it up. My apologies.
What's up, Kevin?
So, Judge, I believe the agreement would be to move, to waive, and abandon the enhancement language here.
No objection, Your Honor.
There's no objection, and the motion is granted. Then you are proceeding on DWI misdemeanor B.
Yes, Judge.
All right. To that charge, Mr. Green, how do you plead?
No contest.
Did anyone threaten you, intimidate you, or promise you anything other than the plea bargain in exchange for your plea of no contest?
No.
Is there going to be a deferred on this?
No, sir. I believe this one is straight probation.
That's correct.
Based on your plea and the evidence, I find you guilty of DWI State, what is the recommendation on punishment?
The state's recommendation here, Your Honor, is for a $500 fine. Court costs 180 days, Bear County Jail, suspended and probated for 12 months, 55 hours of service,
5-5 or 6-5?
5-5. DWI intervention, victim impact panel, TAP evaluation, interlock device for half the term. And I believe that does it for this plea.
Mr. Green, do you have, pardon me? Yes, Mr. Green, do you have minor children you support?
No.
All right. And Mr. Zimmerman, is this the agreement that's been reached?
Yes, it is, Judge.
The court approves the agreement. I have found you guilty. You are sentenced to 180 days Bear County Jail, probated and suspended for 12 months. You'll pay a $500 fine. Excuse me, Mr. Green, what is your total income from all sources?
About $1,600 a month.
Okay. All right. 1,600 is your total income?
Yes, sir.
Do you have any particular major debts, medical or anything?
No.
Of that 500, I'm going to probate 200, sir. That means that if you live up to 100% of the conditions, you don't screw up, then the court will require you to pay 300, not 500. If you mess around with us and you give us trouble, then that probated part goes out the window. Is that clear?
Okay. Yes, sir.
All right. You'll do 55 hours of community service restitution. You'll do the victim impact panel live, TAP evaluation. You'll have ignition interlock installed in your vehicle for a continuous 6 months. Your supervisory fee will be $25 a month. I think I might have missed something. 55 community service.
DWI intervention.
DWI intervention program. Okay. Any questions, Mr. Green?
No, sir.
Mr. Zimmerman?
No, Your Honor. And Mr. Green, since you are in the courtroom, would you please provide your thumbprint for court documents?
Okay.
And before you leave and do that, you have to meet with the CLO so she can start you on probation. By the way, for all of you that are going to be on probation, at the probation department, they're going to read every one of the conditions that you're bound by, and you will sign them and you'll have a copy in your hands. All right, finally, Ms. Alisa Olguin, you were charged with fail to ID to a peace officer. Is that correct, Ms. Burke?
Yes, yes, sir.
Yes, Your Honor.
To that charge, how do you plead, ma'am?
I plead guilty, Your Honor.
And is this going to be a deferred or straight probation?
No, it's credit for time served.
Okay, Jason.
Yes.
Okie dokie. Did anyone threaten you, intimidate you, or promise you anything other than the agreement you reached, Ms. Olguin,
No,
in exchange for your plea of guilty?
no, sir.
All right. I accept your plea of guilty. I find you guilty. State, recite into the record the recommendations on this matter.
Defendant is sentenced to 30 days in Bear County Jail, a fine of $200 plus court costs, credit for time served, time and money are to run concurrent, and the state recommends to satisfy the judgment, Judge.
That's our understanding, Your Honor.
Ms. Olguin, is this your agreement?
Yep.
All right. The court approves the agreement. You're sentenced to 30 days Bear County Jail, a $200 fine and court costs. You are granted credit for time served, time and money run concurrent. The court finds that you have satisfied this judgment and you owe, on case number 663-008, you owe nothing further to the state of Texas or this court. You are totally free on this matter.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Attorneys, thank you all for your courtesy and your patience. I had 112 cases to call this morning and all of these pleas. So again, I thank you for your patience. I'm sorry you had to wait so long. Any?
No problem. Thank you, Your Honor. May I be excused?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
Take
Thank
care, you guys. Stay
You
safe.
too.
All right, now let's get back to the docket. Folks, who has to report or who has to make a statement at this time?
Judge, this is Jay on Mr. Salas.
On Mr. Salas?
Yes. It looks like the plea bargain is not signed, but the link from Ashley has expired. Maybe if it could be resent to me instead of Gary, and then I'll forward it on to Mr. Salas.
Ms. Flores, can you take care of that? You are muted right now, Linda.
Okay, yes, we can do that. I will get with Ken to resend it to you, Mr. Norton.
Yes.
And can we reset the plea for next Friday, the 4th?
I think that's probably okay, but I was covering for Gary and I don't really know his schedule. I'm going to be in New Mexico on the 4th.
Okay, if he can call me and let me know.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, in that case, go ahead and just forward it to me today, and we'll take care.
Okay.
Thank you. May we be excused?
Yes, sir. You are.
Looking through the docket, trying to find your name.
All right, who has to report? I'm here.
Hey, Judge.
Monica Guerrero. Oh, sorry.
Judge Guerrero, how are you?
How are you, sir? Great.
Oh, thank you. What you got?
I have Mr. Michael Bradburn, and I just need to get a reset. They gave me an offer today, and I need to sit down and talk to him.
Okay, which is the case number, Judge?
It starts with
I'm sorry?
668-275.
668.
275.
Page 8, Judge.
668. 668. There it is. All right. And you've got 3 misdemeanors pending, is that correct?
He does, Your Honor.
All righty. Talk to us, Linda. What can we give her as far as, how much time do you need? Judge?
30 days, Judge.
Okay, reset 30 days.
Okay, Judge,
Thank you, Judge.
March 25th?
Sounds perfect.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
See you. Stay
Okay.
safe.
It's my pleasure, Your Honor. Thank you. May I be excused?
Yes, ma'am. You should.
Thank you.
All right, next attorney, let's hear from you.
Judge, this is Attorney John Etheridge. I was
Etheridge.
needed to speak with the prosecutor about getting plea. I think we're good to go on to do plea paperwork on Mark Crandall, case number 647-519.
647-519. And when did you intend to do that?
Pardon?
When did you intend to do this plea?
Do you want to just reset it for a week? So they've just requested me to go to a breakout room now so I can talk to him and then reset for like next Friday or something.
Linda?
We can reset for the plea on the 9th or the 10th?
Let's see. Let me check here. Let's do the 10th, please.
Okay, the 10th. Okay, I'm going to put you in a breakout room. I just ask that you send me and the prosecutors your client's email address so we can send out all the paperwork.
Got it. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Next attorney, let's hear
Kenny,
from you.
breakout room 1.
I see Brian O'Donnell. When they ask me who was that masked man, I say it's Brian O'Donnell. Brian, what you got?
Good morning, Your Honor.
I had computer problems today. On page 9, I have Yvonne Pinzon. She's been here. She's in court, Judge. I'm waiting for an offer from the state. I couldn't join a breakout room. My computer shut down. I don't know how, if it's possible, I could talk to him.
Problems with the computer? My goodness.
Serious, yes, Judge.
Yeah, I got you. All right, so we're gonna allow you to confer. We'll let you worry about how you're gonna do that.
Very well, Your Honor. Should I wait here then?
Now, let's, Linda, can you put him right there with the state? They can confer through right there at the courtroom.
Yeah, let
by
me,
computer.
yeah, let me put him in number 2.
Ooh. Go put you in number 2.
Here you go. Breakout room 2.
Be sure you're wearing boots. Okay, who's next? Let's get you to lunch, guys. Who's next? Michael Sawyer, you still with us? Michael Rendon, what's going on with you? You're
You're
muted. sir.
muted.
I thought we did him on the plea.
Yeah.
wasn't it?
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
I was
you're
told
one of
not
the
to
people-
leave.
Did you
Okay,
meet with the CLO yet?
No.
Okay, hold on.
Okay, thank you.
okay, we also have Kayla Hernandez. Good afternoon, ma'am. Is there a Michelle Phillips on board? Hello? That's a failure to appear on Michelle Phillips.
Okay.
Hello, Judge. and Lisa.
1221. Hello.
Hello, how's it going? This is Kevin Cuellar. I was told by Mr. Robert Behrens to report this morning. I had the court set for the 28th, and he said that I was actually supposed to be on today. So I believe I missed docket. I just wanted to say that, hey, I was here. He did tell me to go ahead and get on, which I did around 10 o'clock, 10:30. And he said he was in another courtroom. I'm not too sure. I think we're ready for a plea. I just haven't got any documentation yet. But just wanted to announce my reporting, sir.
Do you know which case that is?
And I said at the bottom of page 6. I think that's what Lisa had told me.
No.
No. For Kevin Cuellar.
Oh, bottom of page 7, Judge.
On page 7, yes.
66393.
Okay, you finally checked in.
Yes, sir. My apologies. Like I said, my court date, because I have a pretrial probation officer as well. And I had a text saying that my court date was going to be on the 28th, which was going to be Monday. But Mr. Behrens texted me this morning saying if I was on, and I told him no, and he told me to get on. So.
Very good. All right, so you have now reported. We'll take you off the failure to appear list.
Yes, sir.
Meaning
Thank
the
you.
warrant won't go out for you. Get back together with your attorney. Where are we with him, Linda?
Well, I don't know. Judge Barron's never said.
He didn't
how-
come back, right?
No, he didn't.
Yeah.
All right, now that you've reported, get a hold of Judge Barron, tell him we need to reset his matter.
Yes, sir.
All right. Next attorney.
Hey, Judge, I spoke with the prosecutor and we're good to go. May we be excused on Mark Crandall?
Which case number, please?
647519.
Page 4, Judge.
647.
He's going to send out the paperwork.
519. Yeah, we've got you reset for a plea.
All right. Thank you, Judge. Y'all have a great day.
You too. Next attorney.
That would be me, I think, maybe.
Bob, what you got?
All right, Judge, I have cause numbers 668, 455, and 456, Abraham Rangel. And I have conferred with the state and they're requesting a reset because their complaining witness speaks Spanish and Kevin's a great guy, but his Spanish is as bad as mine.
All right, so we got Abraham Grangel. What are you doing?
We're gonna reset this for the state so they can talk to the complaining witness who's Spanish speaker.
So the state wants some time.
Yes, Kevin said that, his Spanish was, he could speak pretty fluent menu, but he wasn't
All right,
necessarily all that good for other things.
30-day reset.
All right,
March 25th.
25th. Thanks, Your Honor.
25th,
You
Yeah.
guys are excused. Take care.
okay. Mr. Rangel, you're excused.
Thank
And
you.
the other one is 673-085 and 673-088, Irisha Davis.
Arisha Davis, okay, what you got?
Okay, when I was here back in January, I talked to Ashley Haas and she said she'd have me an offer by the end of the day. Well, that's kind of
She
like the
didn't-
checks in the
She
mail.
didn't tell you the end of which day, right?
That's right. She said the end of the day. She just didn't say which one. I didn't realize it was going to be the end of days.
So what
But
we
anyway.
got, Bob?
I talked to Kevin about it and he relayed the offer to me. And Ms. Haas had been excused to go back to work and I'd like to reset so I can confer with her.
I'm gonna give you 3 weeks. How's that?
All right.
Is 3
March
weeks
the
enough?
18th. March the 18th.
March the 18th. Thank you
Okay.
all very much. Since this concludes my business with the court and finally ends up all my conferences this morning, may I be excused? I hear lunch screaming at me.
All right,
Yes.
Have a good day.
next attorney. Any attorneys? Okay, I see somebody named Jared Floyd. Who are you, sir?
Yes, Your Honor. I was waiting for Mr. Sawyer.
Oh, Mike, okay. So where is Mike? He was
I-
here.
He
Your
was
guess is as
here.
good
I
as
don't
mine.
see him.
What's Mike's case?
Ms. Flores,
Yes,
did some of the pleas get reset? I'm sorry.
only one. 624-848.
Did you find Mike Sawyer?
I'm looking for him.
You too.
664-659. Bottom of page 6.
There it is. Yep. All right. Give him a call, see what's going on. He's got Mr. Floyd waiting.
Okay.
You know what? It is a new file, red file. Let's
Mhm.
not waste Mr. Floyd's time. Mr. Floyd, we're gonna reschedule this for a minimum of 45 days. This one is a new case.
What, may I ask what's the new case, Judge?
Sure.
May I ask what's the new case?
Linda?
Let me look. Hold on. 666. 406. Assault bodily injury married is a new case. There's Mr. Sawyer.
Mike Sawyer.
Hi, Judge, I'm back. I was just waiting to confer with the DA on my case. I had to briefly break and get in contact with one of the courts.
Well, it's 12:29. I had just decided to reset this because it's a new file on 64659. It's got
Yes, sir.
a felony and 2 misdemeanors.
Yes, I believe, Your Honor, the felonies we know is going to wind up these cases. It'll really take care of it. They'll be TIC'd.
So 45 days is what I was giving you. Is that enough?
Judge, that should be sufficient. That should be sufficient, sir.
April
Alright.
7th.
What's the date?
April 7th?
April 7th. And may I go to a breakout room with Mr. Sawyer, please?
Jared,
Yes, sir.
I'd rather see you in person, okay?
Okay.
Okay, some things we just don't discuss on
Okay.
Zoom.